All right. So stream is connecting. While we wait for the stream, we live. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good morning, good night. Whenever you're watching the episode, it's 1:35 Eastern. It's 1:35 Eastern time here in New York on the East Coast. I'm your boy Gus Burks. This is my boy Devin Samuels. We are back for another episode of the Spur of the Moment Sports Show, the best sports show in the state of New York. Sometimes we talk drama, sometimes we get a little messy, but 100% of the times we are gonna talk sports. We do have another guest for you guys today, but I got something I want to get off my chest because it's been irking my nerves, and I'm tired
Spit it out.
Gilbert Arenas and his fucking podcast. It's all love. It's all love. We smaller media, but we are media now. Sports media, that is. So now the question is Victor Wembanyama a great defensive player because he's 7'4", or is he a great defensive player because he has natural defensive instincts? He slide his feet, he get deflections, tips. Bro, Victor is terrific at what he do. He's stopping everything you want to do. There is no backdoor cut. Once he see your man get beat and you going backdoor, he's cutting backdoor. He's taking that away. You just don't score in the paint when he's there, bro. Stop asking these idiotic questions, bro. The man is an all-out great defensive player. He's the best shot blocker we've seen in probably the last 20 years. Ever. I can't say 20 years. It's the best shot blocker ever. I don't understand what's going on. Now he's gonna say, is he good because he's 7'4"? You ever seen a 7'4" player in the NBA?
Yeah.
Was he a great defensive player like Victor?
No.
So everybody that's 7'6" or 7'4" is not gonna be a great defensive player. Bol is 7'4", Yao Ming was 7'6", 7'7". Bro, just stop it, bro. Stop looking for a reason to down him, bro. Please, because I'm getting tired of it. It's idiotic. It don't make sense. Stop talking about my boy. We waiting on the playoffs, respectfully. That's it. Just leave us the F alone, please. How your week, bro? How your weekend?
Yeah, so far, so good. I ain't complaining.
Okay, that's good.
Could be better, could be worse.
How your Knicks looking?
I wasn't really jacking that loss to Charlotte, but...
Seen the baby? You seen what I sent you?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yo, the baby is crazy.
That's a fact.
The
That's the Knicks' fault, though. Can't lose to people that you ain't supposed to lose to. Simple. And he wouldn't be able to do that had y'all went in there and took care of business.
I still got confidence in the Knicks. I really
do.
But we're gonna move along. I just had to address Gil and his show, his best sports show on the internet. It's cool. I respect it. I get it. But I'm excited today. Today we got a young man that. You excited?
Yeah.
You watch boxing?
Yeah, I love it.
So today we got a boxer in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We both are excited. He's been participating in boxing basically all his life. He's
championships.
That's a fact. He let you hold the belt.
Yeah, it was heavy, man. I didn't, and it's crazy because I never knew them things was heavy like that. It kind of shocked me, surprised me. I mean, it was a good look. It was the first and the last for me as of now. But I know after this fight, after you knock whoever this dude is out, he gonna come back and he gonna let me hold the belt. But my fault. Go ahead, take it, guys.
No, you good, bro. I love when you interject, bro. I need the energy. Yeah, bro. This young man been boxing for a really long time. He's young, but a really long time means since he was young.
Right.
He got his professional debut coming, and I'm gonna get him over here, ladies and gentlemen. Jasir.
Ja.
What's up?
Yeah, baby.
Feel good to be here, man.
How you doing, bro? You alright?
Okay, how you?
We appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you.
Right.
Bro, how long? First of all, when is your fight?
My fight is on Father's Day, June 13th. You feel me? Out in Philly. Links will be out soon to get your tickets. Come
What time?
Support. What time to fight?
Yeah, what time is it?
Probably around like 6.
Yeah, give him the whole venue.
Around like 6. I'm not too sure. I got a little bit of info on it.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Get up. Get in there.
All I'm really worried about is knocking this guy out.
What weight class you fighting in too? Just
I fight minimum weight. That's 106, 108. You feel
okay,
me? That around there.
Yeah.
Who got you in the boxing? My bad.
Who got me into boxing? My Uncle Black, Leonard Lee, you feel me?
Shout out to Leonard Lee.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, elite boxing.
OG.
One of the best
facts.
coaches. One of the best coaches to do it. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah.
He
Wow.
had me since I was 3, literally. I'm 21 now. It's about 18, 19 years, you
Right,
feel
right.
me? And I've been in the sport. So honestly, this pro debut to me really means a lot because I've been trying to find fights.
So that's
like
the
this.
first professional right here.
First
Okay.
professional.
Shout out to
amateur.
you,
I got
man.
425 fights, lost 50, so that means I like 375 wins, you feel me?
Okay.
15 knockouts.
It's a lot of fights
So,
right
yeah.
there, man.
It definitely is.
So talk about I want you to talk about some guys who may have inspired you or motivated you to start boxing. If there's any professional guys, so to speak.
That's professional right now, or like you saying when I was younger?
When you was younger, right now, anybody
say-
that may have motivated you
I say when I was
throughout
younger.
your journey.
When I was younger, Lee always wanted me to watch like fighters that grew up in his era, so like Joe Frazier, Ali, Mike Tyson,
Okay.
fighters like that. So I was a real big Joe Frazier fan
All right.
because I'm short, he was short. You feel me?
Right.
Defense is.
He's watching the heavyweight
good.
division.
Yeah, definitely. I think his defense was good, the best defense in. You feel me? I took that on. I was watching that. That's what got me inspired to do it for as long as I did it for, and then kind of lost love for the sport, so I did take a little break. What made me want to get back into it is I seen my son Eli doing it. He turned pro. And
Shout
I
out
seen
to
a couple
Eli.
of his fights, definitely. Shout out to him because he got me back into it. Told to me like, yo, bro, you see what I'm doing? You could be doing the same thing. It's
Right.
not that many people that in your weight class that you see beating you. And I told him, yeah, right.
So he put you back into
Yeah.
kind of like that perspective to getting back out
Getting
of
back
there.
into that move.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Shout out to him for real.
So you say your fight is coming up what day?
June 13th. Father's Day.
Do you know the guy's name? Father's Day? Oh,
Yeah,
that's dope.
Father's Day.
Yeah, shout that venue out.
That's dope.
I believe his name is. Hang on, I have it right here. My promoter. Shout out Teflon Promotions.
Shout out
that's
Teflon
what I'm
Promotions.
feeling. That's
Absolutely.
who I'm signed with right now. His name Marcus Decamp. You feel me?
So the dude you about to spank name what?
Marcus Decamp.
I say that.
Yeah.
Marcus, we appreciate
that.
you, but you gotta take this L, Marcus.
Got you.
Right.
You gotta take this L, bro.
Please don't bring your kids out.
Talk about like how I want to say this. Let me see. I don't want to say this. Talk about what makes you want to box, you personally, like not people outside of you. Talk about what makes Jasir want to get in the ring and do what you do. What motivates you outside of people? What motivates you?
One, I like to fight, and if I'm able to just, you feel me, I'm able to go out, get in the ring, do something that I like to do, and get paid for it.
Why
then
not?
Why not? Exactly.
Right.
You feel me? That's one thing that motivates me myself and I to do it. Like I could get paid for putting my hands on somebody.
Right.
Now I get charged for it. You feel me? I go in the ring, I don't even know you, but just because I had a rough day, I could take my anger out on you
Right.
and not go to jail for it.
That's a good
And
way.
get paid, and I'm getting paid.
Or a rough week, whatever.
Word, and I'm getting paid for it. You feel me?
Built up frustration.
Telling you, and then one thing about it is I find it fun for some reason. Like I don't know. I think it's just over the years I really grew like a love for the sport, that training and getting in the ring, doing all the hard stuff is just fun to me now. So
And it's in your blood. You got a couple family members
Definitely.
that's involved in it. You said you've been active since you was 3, so
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, I can see. It's just in your blood.
definitely. You got any more questions for me? Like as in what motivates me, or you feel me? Like
You got something you want to say? You know what I'm
can
saying?
you feel me? I feel like we should talk about this fight because
Let's
Yeah.
get into it.
Get into it.
one thing this dude think he about to do to me because he got more experience, bro, you suck. Let's just start there. You suck.
Oh, okay. Wait, let me ask you this one question before we get into it. But it's on the same lines. I want you to. I don't want you to tell me everything you do to get ready for a fight. Obviously, everybody got different secrets or tricks to the trade, and some stuff you don't want people to know, right? Some stuff it's gonna be stuff you do in front of the camera when people's watching. Then when they leave, you gonna probably ramp it up and do some other.
Yeah.
So talk about some of the stuff you do, as far as working out to get your body prepared and ready for a fight. Just a couple things.
I spar a lot.
Okay.
Like consistently every day. You
Okay.
feel me?
Spar with bigger guys too?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what gets you ready. You gotta spar out your weight class. You gotta spar guys bigger than you, heavier than you, sharper than you. Iron sharpen iron. You feel me?
Right.
That's what I do every day, no matter what day it is. You can call me on a Saturday. Yo, you want to spar? Yep, let's go. We out. Cool. Feel me? Then on top of that, I don't like to eat healthy, but when it comes down to that time, I have to.
Yeah.
I don't do it too much.
So a little bit of eating discipline. You gotta work on that a little bit.
You definitely gotta have the eating discipline because cutting weight it takes a big, huge stress on you.
Right.
You fuck around have to lose say you could be eating and you get a call for a fight. Oh, now you gotta fight out next month. You could be 30 pounds heavier than what you're supposed to be.
Let me ask you this: for you, is it harder to gain or harder to lose?
Oh, for me, it's harder to gain.
Okay.
Like, I ain't gonna hold you. I fought at higher weights before. The highest weight I fought at was 114, and I was weighing when I came in to fight at 114. I was weighing around 106, 107.
Okay.
So I was.
So you gained.
Yeah, I had to eat.
I'm saying how long did it take you?
Oh no, I had to step on the scale that day. I had to eat that day.
Damn. Okay, all right.
Lee made me eat about two McDoubles. I had 3 large fries.
Yo.
I drank about 4 milkshakes.
Good question.
And drank about 3 bottles of water before I stepped back on the scale. And you know how much I only weighed once I did all of that? I only got up to 109.
So what did you gain? Like a pound?
2 pounds.
2 pounds? Damn. I was gonna say 2 McDoubles, 3 large fries.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's about 2 pounds worth of
Nah, I think that should have been more for me.
That's crazy.
Nah, facts.
Anything else?
Damn, I did have something, but I forgot what it is. Go ahead. It'll cross my mind again if you got something for him. But I did have something for him. It just slipped my mind.
Oh, we're just gonna jump into the fight, bro. I want to get into the fight.
Oh, well then, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, jump into that thing, man.
Yeah, like I was
Because
saying.
I know if it was me, what I would try to do, out of all of these years of experience, I'm a big boxing fan. I watch the sport. So I notice taller fighters always try to use the jab against smaller fighters. The bigger guys, the taller guys always try to keep the smaller guys out with the jab. So yeah, talk about what you're going, how you going to play your game.
Right.
But don't give them everything, but
Yeah,
you
I'm
want to
not
get into
gonna
the
go
fight.
everything. I'm gonna answer your question right there.
No. I want you to just get into, because I was just saying what I would do.
Oh.
So now you want to talk about the fight? What you
I
want?
mean, he could try to do that.
Okay.
He could try.
Okay.
I'm not really a big internet guy, like going on and speaking, but he did say something to my coach at a recent fight about me.
Oh, he sent a message.
Yes.
Oh, you clearing things up. Clear it up.
Wow.
You got to come down to my weight. Let's start there. And there's no rehydration clause either. So there's no rehydrating back to 130, whatever you want, whatever you was at. There's no rehydrating back to that. You're stepping in my playing field now, bucko. You think you gonna out jab me? You think just because you dropping that little bit of weight, that weight gonna do something? No. Said you gonna knock me out in front of my side. Let's start here. We're gonna see. I'm gonna play you at your own game. I'm gonna put you to sleep in your hometown, in front of your peoples. Now I'm gonna laugh at you in front of your kids, and after I win this, I ain't gonna hear nothing from you. After I put you to sleep, I don't wanna hear nothing from you. You will never be able to step back in the ring with me, not even a sparring match. Alright? We gonna go there. Boom. Not even a sparring match. I'm going to beat the life out you, bro. All that talking that you was saying to my coach, oh, you gonna knock me out, I don't got nothing on you, I'm just a rookie. It's my first fight. Yeah, it's my first pro fight. Your record don't look too good. You got about 12 fights and your record don't look too good, bucko. I'm gonna see you June 13th. That's the only response I'm giving you. Only time I'm responding to you is right here. So take this. You say something else about me. I'm gonna see you on. I'm gonna see you on the 13th.
Yeah, he just gonna make his beating even worse.
Word. I'm gonna see you on the 13th.
That's gonna be beautiful. He get knocked out by a Newburgh young man. Wow.
First pro fight too.
And it's legal too at that.
Yeah.
It's legal.
Something he like doing.
It's legal.
Speak to us real quick, just for the people that's listening, about the rehydration, like the clause and all that type of stuff, so they kind of understand what that means.
So right, a rehydration clause is when you're gonna fight somebody, but he has a whole bunch of weight on you that he has to lose. Normally, fighters like that comes down. Like, say I'm fighting at 145, I'm walking around normally 160, 155, something around there, and I got dropped that weight. Right after we weigh in, I could go eat a shit ton, you feel me? And get back to my regular weight, you feel me? A rehydration clause stop you from doing that. You only say I drop down, boom, I come down to 145 from 160. The highest I can go is 150.
Nothing more.
Above.
Okay.
And we gotta weigh in before we get right in the ring.
Okay. So y'all scale them right before. There ain't no way out of it.
No.
Okay. Yeah, just put that out there so the people understand what that means.
You're gonna lose your money.
Right.
Paid.
Right. Oh, you got something more for him?
Are you? No, I was listening to y'all.
Oh no, yeah, because I kind of just wanted him to explain that a little bit to the audience, get them to understand what that is.
No, God, I didn't know either, so I was listening. Yeah, they said belt the ass. They said young bull. They said keys to the city checking in. We appreciate y'all, chat. We appreciate y'all, White Boy Peanut and Jackie, Mr. Edwards. We appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate
yes,
you.
sir.
Yeah, so my boy Jasir got a fight coming up. You ever planning on switching weights or going to a different weight class? I know obviously it's
I want to.
very early.
I want to. I wanted to fight at a higher weight because a lot of the kids that I fought in recent tournaments before they turned pro is up there like 118, 125.
Okay.
But it's just hard for me to make that. Like, I was supposed to be on the team combat lead at 125. I beat at the 125. They had one of the best fighters spar me to get on the team.
Right.
Beat him up. Only thing was I just couldn't make the weight to get on the team.
Okay.
The highest I was able to get to was 115. They told me the highest I needed to be was 118, 119, 120.
All right.
From me,
So you just was a few pounds off.
Just a few pounds off. Kind of hurt me because that would have been my first time actually like fighting no headgear.
Right.
Getting ready for the pros.
Okay. I'm saying, you think that set you back a little bit?
Definitely did.
All right. Yeah. So little stuff like that and little intangibles mean things. Yeah.
What motivates you, bro? What motivates you to do the workout you do? What motivates you to get in the ring and box? What's your motivation?
Honestly, my son.
Okay.
Shout out, baby boy.
Shout out.
Can't have him growing up how I grew up. You feel me? I want him out in the York growing up. I want to go live in the hills.
Right. One thing we got to understand as a society is it's about the youth, bro. It's about the youth. So you want to get these kids started early. You want to get them started young, and you want to keep them out of trouble. And hopefully, you can find something that they love to do at a young age, bro. It's dope that you doing what you're doing. I really appreciate you, not only for stopping on the show, but I appreciate you doing what you're doing for your son. Because you continue to do what you're doing, and he's gonna get old enough to recognize and realize what you're doing, and he's gonna want to be just like you. He's gonna want to do the same shit you're doing, right? He's gonna want to go run. He's gonna want to go spar. He's gonna want to put the gloves on. He's gonna want to beat guys' ass like that. He schools my language, but that's all the way dope. It starts. Always remember. Always, please remember, bro. It starts with the youth. We gotta keep our kids out of trouble, bro. I know it might. Right? I know it's not a lot of things to do around here, bro, but make something to do. Everybody don't got transportation, but I urge the city of Newburgh to please try to find more activities for our youth and for our kids to help keep our kids out of trouble. But yeah, bro, I'm always going to tell people it starts with the youth, and it starts with how you raise your kids. If you not chastising your kids when they grow up, if you letting them run around do anything, it's going to take them a long time to learn a lesson. Yes, experience is the best teacher, but if you got the right people around you and the right parents to tell you what you shouldn't be doing, what you should be doing, and you know how to get to the next level. They're trying to tell you not to make those mistakes. It also starts there. It starts with the parenting, right?
100%.
So the parenting has to be on point. The kids are going to be kids. Kids are going to go out. They're going to get into trouble. They're going to do things they're not supposed to do. Kids are going to be kids, bro. They're going to grow up. But if you steer them in the right direction, bro, if you show them what you can do, if you keep your head in the books, school is cool, bro. Education is cool. I don't know where we went wrong feeling like education is not cool. Education, I feel like, is the key to life, bro. Continue to educate yourself. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, bro. So, yeah, man, that was. I just wanted to get into that little spill, man. How long you say you been boxing again? You said 18 years?
19
Damn,
years.
bro. I wish you another 18 years, bro. I wish you another 18 years. You do your training locally?
Yeah, my main training is up at the rec for in Washington. That's where I train personally. Then I do go when I'm done there around 5:30, 6 o'clock. I go down to the Boys and Girls Club. We bring the youth in for free. I teach them a little boxing, show them how discipline. You feel me?
Oh, you work with the youth?
Yeah.
Talk
What's
about
up?
that. Facts, that's what's up.
I got a little.
Talk about what you do with the youth.
I had a little group of kids that I got down at the Boys and Girls Club. You know, ages ranging from 1 to 12. Well, not 1 to 12, but like I say 4 to 12. The youngest I got, she's 4, and then the oldest I got, he's about to be 13.
Okay.
You feel me? I have a group of kids ranging from them ages for free. We have them down there for free. It's me, Lee. I have a friend named Louis. My fiance, she runs the paperwork. Boom.
Shout out to all of them. You know what I mean?
Feel me?
Facts.
But yeah, you want to bring your kids in. It's free anywhere from. I say start your kid at the age of 3 and up. That's when I started. That's when the discipline, you get to build discipline quick. You feel me?
Right.
And then they'll also see like, oh, this is what he's doing. I want to do this because kids at that age, they're more of a monkey see, monkey do. So if they
More
see somebody,
impressionable. Yeah.
Feel me? They see somebody doing this, they're like, oh, let me do this. Let me try it at least.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I got a kid right now that don't want to box at all, but he comes downstairs, he'll see somebody hitting the bag, he'll throw in the gloves and mimic what they doing.
Right.
You feel me? I be looking at him, oh, so you don't want to box.
Fact.
You just want to do what he doing, huh?
I said this off. We said this off camera. About boxers. Period. Like y'all got like heart.
Yeah.
Cause like we were saying, it ain't no body to help you. You in there by yourself. Your offense and your defense is literally on you. So I always say like boxers got the most heart. MMA, them dudes that could go in there and literally box somebody or fight somebody like that. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, boxing all the way a team sport until you get in that ring
You go.
or that octagon. You feel me?
Yeah.
Whatever sport y'all doing, karate, all of that, boxing. Listen, they all team sports with the workouts, but it's only you and him when you step in that ring.
Yeah, them combat sports, man, they crazy, man.
That's why I respect it so much, bro. Cause it takes a man to box, bro. Like you said, we had a conversation off camera, and those other sports, you can rely on your teammates. You know, football, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer. I mean, but you got sports like tennis, where it's just you, bro. It's just you and the opponent across from you. It takes a man to put on boxing gloves and to actually box.
That's physical harm. You know what I mean? That's the difference between like them tennises and boxing and combat sports. It's like, yo, I'm putting my body on the line. You know what I mean?
Somebody says, ask little bro how the sponsorships work and if you're looking for sponsors.
I'm not too sure on how the sponsorships work. I got a promoter. I don't got a sponsor. You feel me yet? I don't have a sponsor yet. But I mean, like, if I do come across that,
shout out to them sponsors.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm always willing to help. I know like certain sponsors do like put their like brand on the fighter shorts. You feel me? Stuff like that. But other than that, I don't really know how that works.
That ain't your area,
Yeah,
man.
that's not my
That's the
area.
promoter job to do. Okay.
Right.
That's dope. That's cool. Damn, I did have another. I do got a couple more questions. Yo, chat, we appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all for checking out
Shout
the show.
out to the chat. Shout out to Rick Queasy. Shout out to you, White.
We really do. Oh, you shared it?
Yeah.
All right, we really do appreciate y'all. We got a little bro here for a little bit longer. Let me see something real quick. You got anything you want to ask me, Swiss?
Not off the rip. Think about some more stuff on the go. I did though, but I just can't remember. I did have something I want to show you down.
Talk about life growing up in the city of Newburgh, bro. Well, where are you from, first and foremost?
I'm from city of Newburgh.
Talk about
St. Luke's Hospital.
Talk about St. Luke, Section 8. Talk about life growing up in the city of Newburgh. Everybody has different experiences. Everybody goes through different things.
Yeah.
But I like to ask each and every one of my guests, how was their journey growing up in Newburgh? And let me ask you this. I was supposed to start a poll, and I'm so mad. Xbox or PlayStation?
Nope. There.
Xbox or
I can
PlayStation?
hold you. Xbox, they get me through some times. But I gotta say PlayStation.
Oh, he done
I gotta
switched
say
over.
PlayStation.
Damn.
Switched up.
So the first ever official poll I put up, PlayStation got the first one, man. PlayStation got the first one. I'm an Xbox guy. Me and Swiss don't count, but well, it is what it is, whatever.
It's
But
crazy because I'm an Xbox, but I got PS. I think I gotta just get an Xbox.
That's where everybody
just to
at.
use
That's
it
the,
up, man.
see, everybody.
I don't be playing games like that anyways. I don't know.
PlayStation is not good. Y'all wasting y'all money on this PlayStation game. Stop it. Go get y'all an Xbox, man. It's better. But yeah, bro. Everybody go through different things in the city of Newburgh. One thing I do love about the state of New York is the state of New York has a lot of different backgrounds and ethnicities, right? So you see people from all walks of life. That's what I love about sports, bro. Sports brings people from all walks of life together, right? It don't matter if you black, it don't matter if you white, it don't matter if you Latino, it don't matter if you Russian, Asian. Sports brings people from all across the globe together. That's probably the biggest reason why I love it, bro, because it don't matter if you know, if he's a Caucasian guy. He just opened up that hole to let me get through. You know what I'm saying?
And to break barriers.
Right, bro. So talk about June 13th? June 13th. Talk about how it was for you growing up in the city of Newburgh.
I ain't gonna lie. I had a good childhood. I'm not gonna lie. It was fun. The times was good. I wish I could go back then. I ain't going. We had fun outside before the internet, for real. I mean, I was born in 05. I can't really say before the internet, but you feel me? Before.
That's before the internet.
Yeah, before they started wanting to be.
To what we know it,
Yeah.
I should say.
Before everybody wanted to be in the streets and just be doing stupid stuff. You feel me? We was outside playing basketball, playing tag, hopscotch, having fucking block parties with the water holes. What? The fire hydrants was open. Man, life was good back then. I had a good childhood, so I can't even say nothing bad about what I went through. I had a good ass childhood. Was fucked up, but I did have a good ass childhood. Excuse
You
my
made the
French,
best of
I
it.
do speak French. Feel me?
That's good. It's good you had a. You know, I just like to ask all our guests, especially our guests that grew up here in Newburgh, and you know, if you still reside here, I like to ask everybody, you know, how was their journey growing up in the city of Newburgh. But we're gonna take a question from the chat real quick. Somebody said, where did it go? Oh, Peanut said, what advice could you give to others trying to balance personal life and boxing?
Yeah, good question too.
I like
Damn,
that
I'm
one,
surprised
Peanut.
I couldn't
That
think
was
of that. That's a
a
good
good
question.
Appreciate you, Peanut.
Good question. Shout out to Peanut.
Alright, so trying to balance your personal life and still being a boxer. I'm not gonna say it's easy. It is challenging, but I say think of it like this. Say you going through something at home, you ain't got nobody to talk to. You want to vent, you stressed out. I use boxing as a personal vent. I'll go hit the bag, you feel me? I'll go shadow box, put my music on, just listen to my music, and you feel me? Just get in my own world.
Stop you from doing other
Stop me
things.
from doing other things. It do, definitely do. Cause I could go outside, I could be mad at the world, go outside, harm somebody. Now I threw my life away. Why?
Right.
I'm moving off emotion. When I
Take
coulda
it out
went-
on the bag.
Right. When I could have went, took it out on the bag. I could have went, hit the speed bag. I could have went and jogged. You feel me?
Facts.
Jumped rope, something other than crashing out. You feel me? That's why my motto is work out, not crash out. You feel me? I'm gonna get
Right.
that.
Good
get that
motto.
on a shirt.
I like that.
You feel me?
Get that trademarked.
Definitely. Heard that shit one day and was like, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. That's dope.
Let me ask you a question. How has boxing how has boxing helped shape you as a man, and is there all right, answer that first. How has boxing helped shape you as a man? How has boxing helped shape your life?
I mean, showed me discipline in what the world. It showed me what the world is really like early. You feel me? Honestly, because boxing don't sugarcoat nothing. They'll tell you straight up like this. You can go out there, you can do what the fuck you want,
Yeah, nah,
or
boxing
you
is
can come
rough.
in here
Yeah,
and you could lead your life in the right way.
Right.
your choice.
Right.
Right.
So me, I done did both things. I done boxed. I done went out here, did nut shit. I'm glad that nut shit didn't catch up to me that I did. You feel me? But I got back on the right track. But
Right.
feel me? Boxing will tell you they don't care about you. I don't care about you. I
Right.
just want you to do something with your life instead of
Going out.
Yeah.
Right. I got you.
All right, so it's kind of like the same. I got like kind of like the same question for you, right? But is there anything that boxing has helped you out with that you can relate to fatherhood, that has helped you with boxing and helped you be a better father?
Good question.
Yeah. Lee always taught me, no matter how hard it is, don't give up on somebody at all. Because that one day, you feel me, you might need that person.
Right.
And as being a father, my dad didn't give up on me, but he was gone, not by choice, but he was gone for 10 and a half years of my life. You feel me? But he ain't never give up on me.
Right.
He
Shout
also
out to
one of the
Pop
people
Dukes.
that kept me in boxing, kept my head right, you feel me? I tell you like this, with Lee, it was more so, he was my physical father figure.
And a mentor at the same time. Yeah.
That's dope.
That's dope.
So, he ain't never give up on me at all. So when I first had my kid, when I had my kid, he told me, he was like, it's your time to show your son what I showed you. And when I asked him what he meant by that, he said, I ever gave up on you? No, you didn't. I ever led you astray? No, you didn't. I ever told you go do something wrong? No. You feel me?
Right.
Showed you nothing but love, no matter if it was tough discipline, no matter what. You feel me? Tough
Good or
love,
bad.
no matter. You feel me?
Yeah. Why don't you do me a favor and just shout out who you talking about right now?
Leonard Lee. Shout out Leonard Lee.
Yeah.
Shout out my dad, Snells, you feel me?
Right.
Hook Elite Boxing.
Hook Elite Boxing, definitely.
Shout out Hook Elite Boxing. Shout out Hook Elite.
Delete.
So let me ask you this question. I'm gonna ask you like one more, two questions, then we're gonna let you get out of here. Bro, I want you to talk about the state of Newburgh boxing. What I mean by that is, obviously, you are around way more boxers than we are in the city of Newburgh and the town of Newburgh and these surrounding areas. But I want you to talk about where you think Newburgh boxing is headed and how much talent you feel like is in the city of Newburgh right now as far as boxing is concerned.
As far as boxing is concerned, I feel like it's a whole bunch of talent in Newburgh. No matter what it is, you feel me? We got rappers, we got artists, like as in actual like painters. We got people that know how to engineer. We got people that know how like. I feel like there's a lot of talent in Newburgh in general, overall with everything.
Right.
People just don't.
And it really is. It
utilize
really is. And it
People
really
just
is.
Don't utilize it. You feel
Facts.
me? So, and it's sad to say, it's a lot of wasted talent in Newburgh. If we wanted to, Newburgh could be one of the best cities in New York. You feel me? In general, and that's just me. That's just what I think. You feel me? It's a lot of uselessness right now. We need somebody to speak up and get people going.
Right.
So you think it's a lot of nice boxers in the city of Newburgh right now?
Yeah, of course.
A lot of good guys?
Definitely, especially coming from y'all era and stuff like that. It's a lot of y'all out there that know how to do what y'all doing. You feel me? Like boxing, even playing ball, football, feel me, baseball, stuff like that. Feel me? It's a lot of y'all. You feel me? And I feel like everybody could have went somewhere, but something wrong happened in that, going down that path. You feel me? Whatever path anybody was taking, you could have been like. I know about this one dude. I don't remember his name. I heard he was one of the best track runners in Newburgh. He ended up being somewhere doing nut shit. He ended up getting shot in his leg, lost his whole career. You feel me? Couldn't run no more. I forgot his name, but you feel me? When I heard about that, I'm like, you know about that?
Yeah,
I remember his name.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Where do you see? How big do you think Newburgh boxing can get? I don't mean having people come here and they do, a professional fight. I mean, where do you think Newburgh boxing can go, like, as far as the talent? You think we can really, you think we really can produce, other than yourself, other than you and I say Eli, you think we could produce
a whole lot of
real professional champions?
Yeah, we could produce a whole lot of real professional champions in Newburgh. There's a lot of talent out here just sitting.
Where you see yourself in 10 years?
Where do I see myself in 10 years?
Yes, sir.
Sitting on millions, kicking back, have my own gym, feel me?
Okay.
Helping other fighters get to where I went now, you feel me?
All right. Yeah, I like that.
Even helping get past where I want, you feel me? That's where I see myself in 10 years. I want to give back.
As far as a career,
Sorry.
like multiple time champ, like what we looking at, like career wise, you want to get them championships out the way, right?
Oh, of course. That's how I'm gonna be sitting on my millions.
Right.
Sitting on my millions, with a whole lot of belts, helping kids out.
That's dope. I'm glad you said that because we always got to give back, man. It's about the kids. It's about the youth. I'm going to say it again, bro. It's about the kids, bro. It's about the youth. Understand that, man. And if you do get to a position where you can help others out, man, help others out, bro. We're here to be fruitful and multiply, but I also feel like we're here to help one another.
And we gatekeeping.
Right, bro. We sitting on a floating rock paying bills, bro. Like, you know what I mean? We all supposed to be helping each other out, bro. It's about the youth. It's about the kids. One hand wash the other. They both wash their face, bro. Like, we got to put this negativity behind us, especially the negativity in the city. We got to find actual activities and events for our kids to do, places for them to go so they can stay out of trouble. Because we all know a teenager with nothing to do is going to find something to do. So, you know what I mean? And when they start finding something to do, it's usually not good. So we got to do a better job at finding activities for our kids. I do appreciate you, bro, for stopping with us. I'm going to let you get up out of here. I do got one more question before I let you go, bro.
What's up?
I got one more question. After you knock this dude out, what you going to go eat? How you going to celebrate tonight? What
signature hot Cheeto nachos.
Hot Cheeto nachos for the win, bro. For the win. I appreciate you. Huh?
Never go wrong.
You can never go wrong, bro. Well, yeah, bro, we're going to let you get out of here, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Jasir came to sit down with us, bro. Damn, what was I going to say? Damn, I forget what I was going to say. Shit, I had something to say. Shout out your social medias, please.
You can catch me on Facebook at Jasir Junor. My Instagram, KingJa1400. Long live Dottie. You feel me? That's who we do it for. And also, come up to the gym if you want to see me sparring Monday through Friday. Or if you want to get a little training in yourself, I'll help you. Monday through Friday, 401 Washington. Or if you got kids, you could bring them down to the Boys and Girls Club on Liberty Street.
Bring your kids. One more time. Start time of the fight, location of the fight.
Start time of the fight was, hang on, straight here.
Date and location, excuse me.
5:30 p.m. Eastern. You feel me? Philadelphia. What's the street? The Grand Ballroom, First District.
Philadelphia.
First District Plaza.
Philadelphia. I think it said First District Plaza. 5:30
Grand Ballroom.
Eastern.
Grand Ballroom.
June 13th. Make sure y'all check out. Make sure y'all check out Jasir, his first professional fight, his debut. But yeah, bro, we're gonna let you get out of here, bro. I appreciate you for coming and stopping by with us.
Thank you.
Ja, you already know what it is. Ja,
we definitely gonna have you back, bro. We definitely gonna have you back. Appreciate
Yes,
you. You could just leave the mic right there. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Jasir Junor was in the building to talk about his fight, talk about what he got coming up, going on. We definitely gonna have him back in the building. We appreciate him. We appreciate every one of y'all that's tuned into the show each and every week. Our few loyal fans we do got. Thank you. Shout out to the chat. We appreciate y'all questions. And now we're gonna get into the next part of the show. Your boy, Luka Doncic, has been balling. Luka just put up another 40-point game.
It's that modern day 40.
That modern day 40. Luka is on a tear. I think Luka has scored, it's either 30 or 40 points in his last 8 games. Luka is killing right now. The Lakers is killing.
A modern day kill.
So my thing about the Lakers, if they're gonna, I can't really judge it how I want to, because when the playoffs start, teams are gonna guard the Lakers differently, right? You're gonna start doubling Luka a whole lot more, and it's gonna be it's gonna be 41-year-old LeBron beat us or Austin Reeves, and if they start doubling Luka, then you bring over a little help on Austin Reeves. Then it's like, where do you go? Like I said, I can't give a full assessment. Are they playing better basketball? Yes, the Lakers are playing better basketball. It's obvious. They're on a nice little win streak. Also, as well, LeBron has fit into his third option role very, very well. He's playing defense. He doesn't have to do too much on the offensive end, so he can save his energy for the defensive end of the floor, and he can save his energy for the fourth quarter. So they do present problems to teams. Obviously, the experience. We watched Luka go to the Western Conference Finals, and then we watched Luka, I think it was the next year, go to the NBA Finals. So you put a little bit of talent around him, and who knows? Who knows? I don't think it's enough to get him past us or OKC, because OKC has the number 1 rated defense in the NBA, and I think we're right behind them with 2. We have young athletic players on the wing, and we have young athletic guards. That's gonna make it hard. So Luka's not gonna only just be able to score when he plays us. He's gonna have to play defense, because we're gonna go at him both ends of the court. It's just like if he was to play the Knicks in a 7-game series. Jalen Brunson and those guys are gonna make Luka work. So it's not gonna look the same when the playoffs start. But can they be good? I mean, we're define good.
Like this too. They 3rd seed. If I'm them, I'm fighting to get out of that 3rd seed. They get 3rd seed. I see them getting exited first round. They're gonna either run into Denver or they're gonna run into Minnesota. Minnesota eliminated them last year, so it's not too far fetched. That team doing it again with a similar team. It's not too many players that left that team. I just had to interject and throw that in there. No. So the Lakers, you can stay on a hot streak and continue to win. Long as Minnesota and it's wiring down to where it's only about like damn near single-digit games.
Well, right now it's Houston, because 3 plays 6. So right now Houston is 6.
Oh, okay. So we're Denver and
Denver. All right. So
Minnesota.
OKC 1, San Antonio 2, LA 3, Denver 4, Minnesota 5, Houston 6, and then you got to play in Phoenix at 7.
They lucky. I'm telling you, because they could beat up on. I can see them getting past Houston. You better not run into. I'm telling you now, don't run into no Denver. Don't run into no Minnesota, especially not no first round. LA Lakers. I'm telling you now.
It hurt right now though.
I'm saying, but by the playoff time, he good, ain't he?
Yeah, he should.
That's fine, but yeah, they but like you said, he injured, so they might lose some games to where they don't even get. Well, that's fine. Denver's still in the mix. You better make sure you don't run into them.
You don't got confidence. You don't got confidence in the Lakers beating Denver?
Nah, this is Denver. They've been beating up on them over the past. They've been beating up on them. Nah, I don't got them beating up on no Denver.
I think the Lakers might could take.
Nah, man.
I think they go 7 games.
They can take them however many games they want. They ain't moving forward.
They gonna lose.
They ain't moving forward.
Oh, listen, Laker fans, I'll be going to bat too much for y'all. I'm a Spurs fan.
I think devil's advocate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still think they ceiling is just second round, bro. I think it's too much, bro. I think it's too much. When you talking about how much better they will have to get defensively and how much more consistent.
Designed to be winning no championship. That's not the team that's designed for that. Like Luka ball dominant, LeBron he old, and y'all other role players ain't really up. They ain't about nothing.
What helps them out?
Austin Reeves. You want to be technical? He the X factor on that team.
Not Bron.
Nah, no disrespect to Bron. Like, nah, he's not the X factor on the team. He just doing regular stuff at this. He's just like average regular player now. Man.
So what he do don't help the Lakers win?
Nah.
Damn.
His stats don't lead to wins no more.
That's what they said about Kevin Durant.
That's why, exactly. They don't lead to wins anymore. This is why you always catch them now. They can't get them first, second seeds no more like that. That's why.
Damn, Lakers fan. I don't know, Skaboot. I don't know, Alo. Y'all might be in trouble again this year.
Yeah.
So, so let me ask this question politically correct. You think the Lakers ever can win a championship with Luka? You think any team can win a championship with Luka?
Yes, teams could win with Luka, but what Luka gonna have to realize is you're gonna have to dumb down the scoring. You're not gonna be able to score as much. Are you comfortable with that? That's not the way he play basketball. Is not winning back. You're not gonna win no championship like that.
Well, if he averaged 8, 9, 10 assists, then what more do you want?
But and I'm glad you said that, because that always get me back to what I said the very first episode about inflated stats. These assists aren't real assists, brother. They not. These assists are guys creating their own shots under the guise of it being an assist. It's not an assist. Any basketball play if you try to fool a defender, it's dead. I didn't assist you. You tried to fool somebody in order to get the point that you just scored. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So all the stuff that's going on, if it's not a direct pass to the basket, that's it. You don't get to do multiple basketball plays, meaning head fakes, jab steps. That's no longer an assist once you do that. You tried to fool the opposition. An assist is I assisted you to a basket, a goal. If that makes sense.
No, absolutely.
Okay, so that's what we're doing. This is why I don't respect these assists that these dudes is getting, bro. I don't.
So
him having that 8 assists or 9 assists is equivalent to him having 4.
So you telling me the assist Luka get is not leading to people scoring the basketball?
Not on every occasion. I'm not saying sometimes he don't make real assists. Of course he get his real assists, but that's why I said inflated stats, because a lot of that get counted on them when they pass somebody the ball. They dribble, head fake, jab step, pump fake, and then shoot the ball and make it. That's not no assist at that point.
Would you take Luka on the Lakers, bro? I mean, on the Knicks.
I'm good. It depends on the situation. I wouldn't mind him, but we ain't giving nothing up for him either. He get some type of way we can finagle him, cool.
Huh?
But I'm not giving up nobody.
Y'all wouldn't take Luka Doncic on the Knicks?
We good. Too much. He's gonna take too much of the pieces that we got now, and it's gonna be all the offense given to him that he's shown that he can't get the job done on other teams. We good. We too close, and right now for us to even think about Luka.
Y'all want to give up the whole team for Giannis?
That's Giannis. Giannis is tough, and Giannis play defense.
Okay.
And Giannis ain't shooting 1,000 shots.
I gotta respect it.
And ain't crying every time he shoot the ball and he get a breath blown on him.
So what if the Lakers just have a really bad divorce with Luka, and it's just like Luka want to leave, the Lakers want to get rid of him. They not asking for the whole kitchen sink, like when they traded AD. So they say, listen, give us Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, and 2 first-round picks.
Say the players again.
Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, 2 first-round picks.
No, because that's the core of the team. I'm not, and let's put this into perspective. I'm not saying Luka won't be worth it. What I'm saying is it worth it for the Knicks and what we gonna do after we get him, after we lose them key pieces? Because Luka's not going and grabbing offensive rebounds. But my boy Mitchell is. Only thing you're gonna get from Luka is good scoring games. That's it. He don't play defense. Like So yeah, no, I'm good off of players like
What
Luka.
would you be willing to trade from the Knicks to get Luka?
Nothing. I'm good. We good. You can't have nothing. Cause the Knicks is basically just a gel team. They got two decent players and the rest is
You
gel.
wouldn't trade nobody for Luka.
Just hear what I'm saying.
Nothing off of the Knicks.
The Knicks
McBride,
is the Knicks
and
is
a
more
second-round
gel, the
pick.
Knicks is more gel than they are skill and talent. So you mixing it up and throwing them over there and putting them over there for Luke? No, because Luka not gonna come over here. Only thing he gonna do if he come to New York is score. We good on scoring. Brunson can score. Karl Anthony Towns can score. We good. If you ain't, we don't need a Luka. I see I got you to stop from blowing that whistle.
I'm gonna let the chat decide because chat.
I stopped him from blowing the whistle.
Chat, y'all tell me if I need to blow the whistle. He just told me he would not take Luka on the Knicks if they don't got to give up nobody. If y'all don't got, if only y'all got to give up McBride, Deuce McBride, and a
Deuce,
first
I ain't gonna
round
lie.
pick.
Deuce is
Chat, y'all not taking that? Johnny Sacks, Knicks fans, y'all not taking that?
what? Deuce McBride in the first round pick for
For
Luka?
Luka Doncic?
Damn, I probably would. Sorry, Deuce, because you my boy.
What are we talking about?
But yeah, something like that, yeah. But that'll never happen. But that's to me, that's Luka worth to me coming to the New York Knicks. I'm good off all that scoring. We got 2 scores.
Who?
Towns and
who?
Brunson.
Towns and Brunson, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So if they say, listen, Karl Anthony Towns for Luka, flat out.
Straight up?
Straight up. Straight up.
Nah, not enough defensive rebounding, bro. And I want again, Gus, I'm gonna put this into
You had to
perspective because
think
I don't
about
want
that.
people to think that I'm saying Karl Anthony is better than him. I'm looking at it as a Knicks fan and what we gonna do to get to a championship.
How much better do you think y'all are with Karl Anthony Towns per se if y'all was to get Luka and it be Luka in the team instead of Karl Anthony Towns in the team? You think y'all not gonna be better with Luka?
We'll be offensively better, but we won't be overall better. He gonna bring that offense. He gonna do all of that. But then it's defensive liabilities now.
It's still defensive liabilities with Karl Anthony Towns, bro.
No, but it's I'd rather have Karl Anthony Towns.
I respect he's
defensive
averaging more
liabilities than
rebounds
his.
this year. I think
Yes.
he's leading the league in rebounds or something like that. I
That
respect
dude Luka
that.
don't play no defense.
I think you cap. I'm not gonna blow the whistle. You would take Luka over there on them Knicks, bro. I think you would.
I'm not saying I would. I'm just saying it depends on the circumstances or the situations on what's going on. If it's taking for us to lose major pieces and we got I'm good off that. We too close right now for us to restart because some Luka want to come over and score. We good.
That's cool. That's cool. So I want to get into the Houston Rockets. I know they played another game since the last game I watched. Obviously, we take a couple days off. The last game I watched, the Houston Rockets, I promise you, I was going to record it, but I just didn't. I was watching, and Kevin Durant was at the free throw line, and I said, damn, I looked at the numbers. He was 10 for 10 at the free throw line, and he was at the free throw line to send the game to overtime. I said, oh, yeah, KD don't miss. KD sent us to overtime. I'm like, ain't no jinx in Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant missed the first free throw and then intentionally missed the second free throw because it wasn't enough time left. The Houston Rockets are not playing good basketball right now. They need a point guard desperately. It's starting to look like not as bad as it looked in Phoenix, but they don't have a point guard, so it just don't look good right now. It's like KD's points are not having an impact on the game right now. I like what Kevin Durant does. I like what he brings to the game of basketball. He's a terrific player. When you talk about scores, he's probably gonna go down as one of the top 10 scorers of all time. As far as just being able to flat out put the basketball in the rim. They look really, really bad right now. And the crazy thing about that is they have a really good supporting cast around him. This is a Houston Rocket team that was second in the Western Conference last year. They got better as the season went on. And when you look up at the trade, they traded Jalen Green. Was Dylan Brooks in that trade package as well, or did he get traded before?
I think he got traded before that.
Yeah, so you traded Jalen Green, your young stud, for Kevin Durant, and the thought process was Jalen Green wasn't clutch. He couldn't go get a basket when it counted. So the thought process was we keep the same team, we insert Kevin Durant in that role. Now we have a for sure number one guy that can go get us a bucket in the clutch and a guy that's still 24 points per game. It just hasn't worked out. Like I said, they were second last year in the Western Conference. It just does not look good. I mean, if you're talking about just make the playoffs, playing good enough just to get there, obviously they're a playoff team. What you think about Houston right now? Do you think they're playing bad? Do you like the way they're playing? Are they playing good? You think they can win it all? What you think about Houston right now in this state?
They playing bad basketball. You mentioned it, I think, first or second episode, and you was just pretty much like, yo, they look like they great sometimes, and sometimes they play okay. Teams that win championships are great majority of the time, not some of the time. Houston, like you said, you just mentioned it, they need to get a point guard. I don't know if they felt like the team or the roster that they had was good enough to move past VanVleet. Obviously, they good, but the thing is, y'all should have still grabbed up some type of point guard to make yourself a little bit better. Because now what y'all doing is, to me, they exposed now. Mm-hmm. Y'all losing these games. Y'all don't got, and to me, it's no camaraderie over there either. I don't know if the young guys don't believe in KD or the thing with the burner account. I don't know, but when I know basketball, I know what I'm watching. I'm watching games.
The burner account. What the burner account say?
The burner account where KD was talking about. They caught KD out there supposedly talking about all these different players. He's talking about Jabari Smith Jr. Mm-hmm. Talking about him. He was talking about. He said a whole bunch of stuff. I'm surprised you didn't hear about that. But yeah, it might have something to do with that. He said something about the twin too.
I mean Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson. He said something about him. He said something about like Phoenix Suns, Golden State Warriors. He was just going in, but called like I think Frank Vogel and what's my man over there? Devin in Phoenix.
In Phoenix?
Devin Booker.
D-Book, okay.
D-Book and Frank Vogel, we called them Hitler and Stalin. They was two dictators over there. He said mad stuff.
You called them Hitler and Stalin is crazy.
Yeah, so yeah. I don't know if that got something to do with it or not.
KD, I ain't gonna blow the whistle, bro. But you terrible, bro. He's terrible.
I don't know
that don't matter.
Yeah, okay.
That don't matter.
But no, yeah. I don't really buy into them if they keep playing like this. Because before I gave them up until the Western Conference Finals, when they playing at their best, Western Conference Finals. But if they playing at the low like they are now, I got them first round. And if they might run into the Lakers first round, get them out of there. Stick a fork in them, they done.
Oh, Luka and them gonna get them out of there?
Yeah, stick a fork in them, they done first round. If they don't get it together. But that's where I see their low, and that's where I see their high. I see their low as being exited first round if they was to run into the Lakers. And the high is a Western Conference Final trip. I don't know if they get swept or if they could take it to a Game 6, whatever. But that's where the low and the high is for.
Well, they brought your man back. You saying bring Sengun back for the Laker game. They brought him back.
Oh, he back. Well, I'm saying it's still
back. He
again.
played.
Now it's got to be the camaraderie, man. That camaraderie. I think he one of those because I think KD said something about him too in there. So I don't know him and Jabari. I don't know, man. We gonna find out soon though, cause the season it's almost over. It's almost down to single digit games. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see.
You think KD's care about championships or anything that shit anymore? Or is it just like, listen, I'm
getting hell yeah, KD care about championships. He might be doing a good job at acting like he don't. Hell yeah, ain't no reason to be moving for all team hopping like this. He's looking for because he know those rings. Come on,
he is a
man.
team hopper.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Absolutely. Okay.
He know that those two rings don't get counted as two rings unless he wins another one, and he understands that. He's not gonna say it,
but he has to win the ring as the lead dog,
yes,
though, right?
You have to. Yes. And he was the winner in Houston right here. He the lead dog. I would give him. He would have 3 legitimate rings if he was the win this year.
If he can win a ring with this Houston team, yes, he's the lead dog.
But those rings don't get Those don't get counted like that.
Do they count for Steph and them?
Yes.
They don't count for KD.
It count for Steph and them. Once Steph and them went and got one after the fact, yep, it counted. That was the asterisk. You got to be able to get one after KD, and they did. They got one before you, and they got one after. So it ends any argument or criticism, whatever you got about that. They won one without you before you got there, and they proved that because that's what it'll be. Oh, well, did they need KD? And that right there, when they won that championship in 2022, that finals, that solidified it. Yes, they can. And they did. I mean, now, and KD felt it. He understands. He knows what's going on. And he understands, like, yo, I got to get one. I got to get another one. That's the only thing that can save him.
Is being a lead dog on another team.
Yes.
That's what I said. How many teams, bro? Okay, let me ask you this. So if a superstar go to just one other team, does that count as team hopping? If he goes to just one team?
What do you mean?
So,
Like, give me some more context.
So let's say Bron only had left Cleveland to go to Miami. Does that count as team hopping?
I won't say team hopping. That's why I love words. I won't say team hopping. I'll say he's a team hopper.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But falling under the guise of team hopping, I wouldn't say that if that was the example. I wouldn't say that would be team hopping.
But because of what his resume is now, he's a team hopper.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how many teams do you got to go to be a team hopper?
Oh, it's all about the reasoning for me. It's all about the reasoning. If you had a fallout with front office, coaches, whatever the case may be, and they got you out of there, I can't. That's business. I can't really hold that against you.
No, I mean, like, let's say I'm talking about as far as a player. Just feel like, listen, I can't get it
Get the
done
job
here.
done.
Nah.
Once you feel like you can't get the job done, it's there or. And then again, it's come with context. If the front office and the GMs and the owners ain't doing their thing, then we'll look at that and we'll go that. But if they doing what they need to do, yeah, you're a team. You're a team hopper. Not getting what you want doesn't mean teams ain't doing for you what they can do.
But how though? I mean, because
money.
Like my thing is, if you're not getting me the type of players I feel like can help me win, how long should I stay? I don't get it.
But that's the thing again. At the point
Because
in time,
look, let me just say this:
go ahead.
if y'all are putting a team together as a franchise, excuse me, and y'all trying to put a team together around me, what you feel like is good, but this team is not getting it done, and I'm like, and I'm coming to you, you the owner, I'm coming to you, yo, Mr. Samuels. I get what the guys you're trying to put around me. I get where y'all trying to take the team, but it's not working. I feel like if you had these guys over here, because I know my game, I feel like if you had these guys over here, we'll be better and I'll be able to do more. But you like, nah, the team I just gave you was good, man. The team I just gave you was good. I'm like, yo, bro, our ceiling was the second round. These dudes is getting torched by the other guy. I'm holding my own. I'm giving you 38 and 6 every playoff game with 2 steals. But my teammates, they getting killed. The other guys on the other team is killing my teammates, bro. How long do I stay when you like, now, F that, Gus, I put a good team around you. How long am I supposed to stay?
In that scenario right there, the hypothetical, I say you give it 7 years. You give it 7 seasons. If that's how it is, I mean, that's how it is off the rip, you getting drafted wherever you getting drafted from. You the man. We giving you the keys to the city. 7 seasons.
Sure, 7?
7 seasons.
You won't go higher?
Nah, 7. I'll give you 7.
No?
No, I'll give you 7 seasons. That scenario you put out, yeah. If they, you know what I mean, I'll give you 7 seasons.
Bron did 8 years in Cleveland.
Yeah, but the difference in between that is they was doing what they can do at the time and with the money that they had and the time frame and they can do it. You can't. That's why I said you can't get everybody. That's not how that works. You might not be able to get.
How many more? Look, bro. The best player that they went and got for LeBron was the most money they spent was $66 million on Larry Hughes.
Well, and
bro, you can't count
like,
an old Shaq. You can't count an old D Wade.
That's what they
those
can
guys
get
were
at the
washed
time,
up.
but that's the thing, though, Gus. That's what they can get. That's why I said it's context. That's what they can get at that time. It probably was somebody that was asking for more that they couldn't have. But LeBron, you wasn't taking some of what your earnings and being like, you know what, I'll leave this on the table for somebody else so I can get somebody better. It works both ways. You can't leave it. It's because comes down to money. Yes, these are billionaires, but these are millionaires they have to pay.
But the billionaire's not taking a pay cut.
No, but I'm just saying
The
the money
billionaires don't
is
take a pay
still
cut.
salary caps for the franchise itself. So we can't even look at it.
Nah, I know.
You know what I mean? So with the salary cap being what it is and stuff, these owners, some not say all of them, but some of these owners are doing what they can do, how they can do it. Like I said, it's not about that. I'm not trying to get you that player. It's I can't get you that player. I would love to get you that player.
I don't think
can't
it's
get you
always
player.
that in the case.
And,
I don't think it's always that case.
Not, of course not. But if we talking about LeBron, that was the case. And then the example you made, it might be a little bit different. But if we talking about LeBron case, that's definitely his case. That guy, he played with everybody. He played with everybody.
In Cleveland?
Yeah,
They
I
was
mean, you
washed
talking about
up.
both stints or you talking about the first stint? I mean, because not for nothing. like,
His
you can-
first
whatever
7 years,
stint-
who they went and got him? His first 7 years.
They did what they can do, how they can do it with the money that they had.
Bro, they went and got Mo Williams, Delonte West, Antoine Jameson. Come on, they could have got better talent around LeBron, bro. They could have went and got better players.
This dude done had so many players on him. I don't even know what year. Like he done had so many players. I don't even know where to start. And that's real talk. Cause I'm trying to think about this. The first. I'm just like, damn, he done played with so many players. I want to know if I'm talking about the first stint or the second stint.
So out of all the GOATs, he played with the most talent.
Oh, definitely. And I'm gonna be honest. From what I'm seeing now, it's hard, man, for me to sit here and even say that he like a GOAT to me.
Bron not a GOAT?
He might be in my top. I think I'm gonna have to start rearranging my top 10. I think he might fall outside the top 5 when I really think about how he went about, how everything accumulated, how he got everything. I'm starting thinking about it, man.
That's a tech, bro. I'm not letting him fall outside the top. Bron is a GOAT, bro. I respect you and your opinion.
But you know what? And you know what it is? It's the longer he stay, the more the case for my argument is. It's like, yo, when you play 20, this is about his 23 season, we don't think he's going to retire. So do we just, for argument's sake, say he going into 24 seasons? Mm-hmm. The kid's 20 years, 30 years from now, it's going to be like, if they see a record he got, well, shit, he should have it. He was in there for 24 years or however long he's going to play. Mm-hmm. When you play the longest, you get to accumulate these things. And then on top of that, I would like to add in, as when you hear him playing these longevity records, you got to take the good with the bad because he has a whole bunch of records, both regular season and playoffs, where he's the lead in turnovers, missed shots, missed field goal, like so it you got to take the good with the bad, and it kind of take away from you having the all-time scoring, being an all-time scoring leader, but then in the same frame you done turned the ball over the most in all time in his. So all that gets thrown in there as well. It's context to things.
But all right. So you made a point that I had never heard nobody say, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest. You made a big point, bro. You said for LeBron, he's been playing basketball longer than he hasn't been playing basketball.
Right, in life.
Yes, he's been in the NBA longer than he has not been in the NBA.
100%.
So he probably don't even know what life is outside of the NBA right now, bro. And he's still, like, if you look at LeBron and watch LeBron, you could tell he's just like a lot of us that are in our, LeBron in his 40s.
41.
Like, yes, I'm 36, but he's like a lot of us, bro. He's still,
I mean,
still
and
a
that's
kid
fine,
at heart.
and that's
You still wanna
fine.
do what you love
But
to do,
you
and I
are
still
LeBron
can do it.
James.
If I still can do it, why not do it? If I still can do it at a high level.
Because you LeBron James, and it's messing with it's gonna mess with your overall legacy.
I mean,
That's
I
why.
came from 28 points to 23 points, bro. He's still averaging 22.
But that's the thing. That's what all.
And guys who
that's
get 41, they're not averaging nowhere near
Well,
that.
that's again. I always say that, and to be in the modern day times, so that ain't nothing. I think guys that was in the 90s and their 40s would adjust easily and be able to score average just about the same, if not more, if it was like this for them. This is cupcake
Not Tracy
league.
McGrady and Vince Carter.
Well, I'm saying you throw them in this league, they'd be able to do the same thing and average 23,
Not at 41?
24. Why not?
Not at 40. Vince Carter just retired at 40 something. He looked bad.
No, but I'm saying if
Now,
he
look clear
no,
cuts.
but he's in. That's what I'm
example.
saying. He had the rigors of what led up to him not being able to do that. LeBron has not had them rigors because he came up after Vince Carter.
What rigors that Vince Carter had? Vince Carter
The rigors
just
of the
he played in
defense.
his era.
The defense that's and he looked bad in his older years because of what he had to go through with the times they were actually playing defense opposed to modern day NBA times. So it's different. Then we got to look at it too. LeBron came from high school as well. We always mention the years and the youngest to do this and da. He came from high school as well. So that's gonna be in. See, it's a lot of context with this stuff. You just let guys ramble, they'll have you think
that
something
don't
totally different.
make it so much greater. Looking at the expectations he had.
No,
on him.
because
Who have you ever seen live up to the expectations that they had? Kobe had no expectations coming out.
He lived up to the expectation.
Michael Jordan
with help.
had no expectations.
That's the difference. He got help along the way.
Everybody has to have help.
No, I'm talking about from the NBA. No, not from
Only
players. From the
person that-
NBA and from the way he dictated his career for it to be. We got to keep in mind, he played with two people in the top 5 that he was drafted with. We can't overlook these type of things, bro. We can't. That all play context to that. The way you went about it, bro, is always gonna be remembered. You got it out the dirt. You didn't get it out the mud, and that's the difference. Kobe Bryant wasn't getting looked at, but Kobe Bryant stepped up because he proved that. Because his big thing, because everybody got their own story. His story was, can I win without Shaq? So his story is different than LeBron's. LeBron, you have a fabricated career, and I want to get this out the way before I go, because I'm gonna play some homage to LeBron too. And when I state all these things, at one point in time, LeBron was a competitor. Them battles he had with Detroit and Boston broke him, like KG said. KG and them broke LeBron. And that's when...
But they end up beating them.
Yeah, but they broke him down to where I gotta leave. They broke him to where he had to leave. No, he didn't get there with that Boston roster. He never got to no finals. Remember,
they beat Boston.
No. They beat Boston
when they was down. They was down to Boston.
Yeah, they beat Boston, but they didn't win the final. So it was like, yo,
no, damn, that's what I'm saying. But they got to the finals.
Yeah, but my whole point, no, they didn't get to that finals that year with no Boston with him on Cleveland. That's what I'm saying. He got past Boston with Miami. Yeah, after they broke him and he ran to Miami. He went, and that's what I'm trying to say.
After they beat Boston, they lost. They lost to. That was the year they lost to.
Who you talking about?
Dwight Howard?
Or you talking about Cleveland or Miami?
That's when he was in Cleveland. They lost to Dwight Howard.
They lost to Dwight Howard. Remember, KG got injured the second year after the championship. Orlando beat Boston.
It was.
They got rid of LeBron in the second
Rashard
round.
Lewis, Hedo Turkoglu.
Yes, and they got rid of them. That's what happened.
Jameer Nelson.
The Boston went against LA the year after. Wasn't back-to-back years. People get that mixed up. No, it was Orlando in between. KG knee injury.
He went to the
Orlando.
finals, but he went to the finals in Cleveland. He played the Spurs and got
No,
spanked.
he played. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That was a part of
He
his
got
dog.
over
No,
that. He
and
got
that
over those
yes,
humps.
and those is over the dog, and that's what I'm giving him credit for, Gus. I'm giving those is the dog years. Those is what led up to him doing this, and they broke him, like KG said. They broke him. Now this is when the team hopping, the ring chasing, and the stat pattern came into play. I'm not gonna play blind eye. Not to mention with the bubble Mickey Mouse ring, the whole thing with Anthony Davis and them tampering, and yeah, that get mentioned too. I'm one of those. I don't forget about none of that. All that is going to be in play with this story with me. The whole thing gets added in with LeBron.
That's not LeBron's fault.
Oh wow, Gus, you lucky I left my whistle in my bag. You lucky, boy. You lucky right now.
the tampering is not Brown's fault.
It was.
That's
it was.
LeBron didn't say, "Yo, Rich Paul, go get the way."
Yes, he did.
You got proof.
He had.
You got proof of that.
That's the thing. As a basketball fan, me and you both know that's what he did. We don't need proof. Our basketball savvy makes us understand that's what you did. You made Rich Paul go do that, and I'm not gonna forget about that, bro. That's how you got that Mickey Mouse bubble ring. That you get people really count for. Like, bro, one thing about me, I'm not going to do.
Play games.
I'm going to say this. I'm not going to play Twilight Zone. I'm not going to be in the Matrix, and I'm not going to act like I'm in Disneyland, even though they won bubble rings over there. I'm not going to act like this stuff. No, I'm not going to act. I'm seeing what I'm seeing, how I'm seeing it, and I'm taking it for what it is, because that's what it is. Simple. Care who it is. LeBron, it could be anybody. This is how your career went. This is how it went.
Outside of Kobe, Tim Duncan, and Michael Jordan, what real big superstars didn't team hop, bro? Because even AI played
Dirk Nowitzki didn't team hop.
AI played on 4 teams.
No, but that's not, and that's the thing. See, we talking about with content. Like, why it's all the reasoning. AI didn't move to these teams because he was running away from problems and all that. AI got traded out of there because of who he was.
Why
he left there because of the individual who he was, and he didn't get along with the front office and management and all that. And they understood that 2001 team, the run was up. So is deal with this or make something, and that's why it wasn't like he was crying or complaining like most players do. It was like, yo, team me up. It just so happened that he went over there with Melo. It wasn't he tried to team up with Melo. So those be the differences in these things.
That was a super team before super teams.
Who?
Oh,
yeah.
Ain't no Owls in here.
What was a super team before super team?
Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson was a super team before super teams.
No, you don't get what.
That was before LeBron went to Cleveland. Before Miami.
That was that was before, but that wasn't.
Why don't we ever make light out of this? That
because it was the reasoning, bro. That's why.
But outside of the reasoning.
Nah, that's all that matters is the reasoning.
They were still a super team before
No, that
LeBron
wasn't no
had a
super
super team.
team. No, that wasn't no super team.
How is that Nuggets team not a super team?
Just because you're an all-star or superstar and you wind up on
They
a
were
team
both
with a
superstars.
All right, just because you are a
Both
superstar
top
and
5
you
in the
wind
league
up,
in scoring points per game.
Yes.
When they played together.
My thing is this though: just because you are a superstar that winds up on a superstar team without asking and begging and complaining and all that, that's a difference between a guy that's a superstar and he's can't get the job done and he crying and he complaining and I'm trying to get out of here and I make a spectacle of it and have it on ESPN and the whole. That's
Why you
different.
talking about Bron? I'm not talking about
No, but
Bron.
I'm just saying. But I'm just giving just that context and that different that spin to it. But that's what it is.
That's cool. Everything you saying is cool. It has merit, right? Carmelo Anthony and Allen Iverson was a super team.
No.
How are they not a super team,
because,
bro?
Again, Carmelo Anthony didn't.
Both of y'all
because
boys
the
is
team-
averaging
that team
over
wasn't
25
good.
points per game.
That
Top
team
5 in the league in
wasn't
scoring.
good. Like to be that.
J.R. Smith, Kenyon Martin.
These are just young,
Didn't they have Nene? That team was good.
decent team.
That team was really freaking good.
Decent team, but it wasn't no super team. You don't like a super team to me. If Allen Iverson would have said, "Yo, I'm going over here to Denver with Carmelo," or "Yo, Melo, call up Kobe. Let's see if we that's that now." Because if we gonna make it the same way, let's make it the same way. That's the thing. A lot of people don't like to tell these truths like this. See, it's a difference in that. Now, if AI would have said, "Yo, I want to go over there with Melo." Hey yo, Melo, let's do your way and get on a three-way call and get on the phone.
How did he end up in Denver?
He winded up in Denver because, like I said, the management and the front office and him didn't get along.
No.
So that's how he got out of
Not that via
He
free
didn't-
agency or via trade.
I think he got traded over there.
He had to sign off to go to Denver.
Yeah, like anybody,
He wanted
it's a contract.
so he wanted to be there.
No, but I'm saying it's different from wanting to be somewhere, and it's a difference between you trying to go the route that you did with your agent to go get somebody to play with you. Those are two different things.
But he wanted to be in Denver with another superstar, Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, I wasn't begging or asking for it though. I just signed a thing, but I didn't.
I
ask
told
for
my
Carmelo
organization
Anthony.
where I wanted to go play. They
No,
made it
I
happen.
don't know. I don't believe that. I don't believe AI picked where he wanted to go. No, because I know AI ain't no dummy.
But he had to
If
sign
AI had
off
the
to go
choice-
play with Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, see, come on, Gus. You know they got to sign contracts to get to wherever they're gonna be going to plan for.
Bro, he went. That's a super
Yeah, it's
team.
a difference between you, they giving you a contract and telling you they getting you out of here and you're traded, then you going through playoff round after playoff round, can't get the job done, complaining, and then you start asking for other guys that you want to play with, especially guys from the same draft class as you, and then not the top
Why
five.
does that even matter? It's the
Bro,
same
what do you-
draft class as top 5. Why?
Why wouldn't that matter? Because what I'm saying is, because if other guys did what he did, they'd be in a better situation than he is in now.
Who? That's a damn lie.
AI, and he played with Kobe Bryant and Ray
LeBron
Allen.
didn't play with Kobe Bryant.
But I'm giving you the same as
He
draft
played with
class.
Carmelo Anthony.
I'm giving you the same draft class.
He
though.
played with Melo.
No, I'm giving you the draft class. You said he played with two other people, that played in his draft class,
Why-
top 5.
but
So I'm
why
giving you,
does that have to come
top
up?
5 and top 10. And I'm giving you, if AI can play with Kobe Bryant, and he can get Ray Allen somehow, and they can scoop up some random big nigga, they would have won championships. If Kobe Bryant himself say y'all want to play with Steve Nash, and when he only 7 years,
Kobe
in.
threatened to leave LA, and they brought
and that's
in
on Kobe's
Paul
resume
Gasol.
too. And I don't knock that.
They
That's
brought
on-
in Paul.
and
They
that's
won.
on Kobe resume.
That's why he didn't leave, because
And
they
that's
brought
on
in
Kobe
Paul. They
resume.
left.
But it's a far stretch between.
So that don't count.
No, it counts, but it's a far stretch between Paul Gasol and Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Love.
Paul Gasol was better than Chris Bosh.
No. But at the same time, Kobe only got that. But Chris,
Ron
Paul Gasol.
Artest was out there beating people
No,
up.
but Ron Artest ain't no
Come
Dwayne
on,
Wade
bro.
or nothing like that.
They had players too.
make
They
those
had
type of-
the dude that was a dunker. The high
You
flyer.
can't even remember his name.
They had
That's
Trevor
my
Ariza.
point. You
Trevor
can't even
Ariza.
remember Trevor Ariza's name. Trevor Ariza, no disrespect to Trevor Ariza.
Because I haven't
Trevor
heard- I haven't
Ariza
said his
is
name in a
no
long time.
Dwayne Wade or no Chris Bosh.
He's a corner. He's a corner nigga.
We just gotta keep it
He's
real.
a corner
went
nigga.
about
He's
it
one of the
that
best
route.
corner niggas the NBA had.
Yeah,
at
he
that
still
time.
ain't no Dwayne Wade and no Chris Bosh.
He's a great role player. That he was.
He could be,
He was
yeah.
something that
He
Bron
can
didn't
be.
have. He
Yeah.
wasn't. He was a great role player. Bron didn't have great role
Yeah,
players.
because he wasn't looking for great role players. He was looking
What
for
Batman?
main superstars.
When you
and
talk
that's what
about winning
got.
championships, what Batman didn't have a Robin when they won?
No, he had Robin, and he had Scooby Doo, Velma, Shaggy, Freddie. And if you want to add Scrappy, you could throw Scrappy in there too.
Yeah, bro. When he was in Miami,
This is craziness for you. For like this is crazy. And I know you only playing devil's advocate, but you doing just as good as a job as one of these fans would do. But the facts is the facts. I witnessed it. I watched it all. I watched it from high school to right now. Vivid. I remember everything vividly. So this whole notion, and I can say what I'm gonna say because I'm not like Stephen A. and all these boys that get paid millions of dollars and all that, and they scared to say. I can
Stephen
say
A.
this.
don't like LeBron. They go at it.
No. He don't. But he's scared to say what he gonna say about LeBron up until that little spat that they had. Now he don't mind saying it because it's like, all right, he ain't gonna mess with me anyway.
Was Stephen A. wrong in that situation?
No, I won't say Stephen A. wrong. Stephen A. Is a
Did you
journalist.
see what he said about
analyst?
Did you see what he said about Bronny?
What did he say? Just
Okay,
keep me up.
So Stephen A. Smith was on ESPN after Bronny had played a game, and this was last year during Bronny rookie season. I gotta get way better with my speech. I don't know what's going on.
No, you all right. I understand what you said. Hopefully,
but Stephen A.
understand.
Smith was doing an interview on ESPN. It was during Bronny James' rookie season, and they asked him about Bronny James, and Stephen A. Smith said, "This is atrocious." He said, "LeBron, why are you doing this to us?" He just went in on Bronny James, bro. He went in the way he went in on Bronny James. He was like, "This is atrocious. You shouldn't be doing this." He said, "This is your fault. You put us in this position to talk about Bronny James. You shouldn't be doing this. This is all your fault." And my thing as a black man, I'm like, damn, I'm sorry I put my son in position to be good forever. My thing is, it's not always about how you say. It's not always about what you say or what you do. It's how you do it or how you say it.
Right.
Now, Stephen A. Smith could have easily, me being new media, he could have easily said, "Listen, is Bronny James playing the best basketball right now? No. But the kid's a rookie. He's the 55th overall pick. We never give shine to a 55th pick. I can't tell you the last time I've even heard of
He
a
shouldn't have been
second-
in the league to be a 55th pick. But go ahead.
So I if it was me, I would have been like, listen, the kid's a 55th pick. They're probably gonna send him to the G League to let him get a little bit more experience and let him get his get his feet wet. Get some water under his feet. And let him play the professional game down there to let him develop a little bit, then bring him back. But the way Stephen A. Smith said it, bro, it was just disrespectful and downright wrong. It was downright wrong the way he said it. The way he said it, you were just making fun of him. And like I said, it's not always what you say or what you do, but it's how you say it or how you do it. I'm pretty sure if I walked up to you, a complete stranger, I'm like, yo, let me get a fucking $1, man. My day's going bad. I need some money. You're going to be like, the fuck, nigga? The fuck? If I walk up to you, I'm like, yo, I left my wallet in the car, bro. You think I could borrow $1? I'll give it back to you. It's a difference about how you say things, the way people perceive it, and how they're going to say things. But that was the basis of what he said, and that was how rude and disrespectful he was saying it. You think like that was cool, him just saying it like that?
Have the same energy with everybody. It can't, and that's the thing where you can't just.
When are y'all
just
giving energy
set
to
him
55th
out.
picks?
And my thing is, he shouldn't be in the league to be a 55th pick, and that's to Stephen A's what he's saying. This is why it's atrocious and all the stuff he was saying because it shouldn't have went that way.
Why he shouldn't be in the league?
Because he's not good enough, and there was other people that was better than him that should have had that spot and going forward.
In the second round, a 55th pick.
I don't care what it is. It
It's
was
guys
kids
that was really better than Bronny.
Kids that I seen
They
that
can
I
get.
know
They can.
that were better than Bronny.
So do you know what happens? They go undrafted, and you sign them. Undrafted rookie free agent, you sign them.
Is you talking about like
Whoever the guys is, do you know who the guys was that was better than Bronny?
It's a couple dudes, but like it was last year, so I'm not too familiar with the name because the time done went. But it was a couple different players that was better than Bronny. And it's not for nothing. They don't have to have names. I don't have to remember the names. I watch basketball, and
there was kids that was better than Bronny.
Guys better than Bronny, way better than Bronny. Okay. Bronny shouldn't have been drafted. So let's just cut to that right now.
He's gotten better. He's gotten better.
That's good, but again, he shouldn't have had the opportunity in order to get better. He should have got better somewhere else, and then when he got better, transitioned into the league.
I'm not gonna say Bronny didn't deserve opportunity. I feel like Bronny deserved it.
I'm gonna say this: he didn't deserve opportunity over other guys. That's what I'm gonna say. My whole thing is this: you can't pick and choose who you trying to do these things with. You can't just come for Stephen A. There's been plenty of guys that done said a whole bunch of things about you. Did you go to them? So that's my whole thing.
Here's the thing. First of all, Stephen A. Smith is the biggest personality. He is the biggest personality that's going to do it. Working in the field you're working in, he has the biggest voice. So no matter what, his voice is going to be heard on a daily basis when he wants it to be heard. So it's not like you can't go after everybody. But when I know you're the biggest personality and I know you're out here trying to make fun of my son,
I can see
that's
that.
different, bro.
Well,
that's
your son is
different.
grown. That's another aspect that I forgot to mention. Your son's grown. Mind your business. He can handle this now. His only problem should have been his name got mentioned. It being about Bronny, it shouldn't have been. It don't make a difference if it was about Bronny grown. He said that. Let Bronny handle it.
Bronny's the 55th pick. Why are we even making a big thing about the 55th
Again,
pick?
because Bronny shouldn't have been a 55th pick in order for Stephen A. to have anything to say about him in the first place.
But they never even talk about 55th picks.
Yeah, but they talking about
second
the
round picks in
55th.
the NBA don't even get talked about. unless
Exactly,
you're
because they don't. But that's
Because they don't make it.
they usually belong where they at, and this is why that's the difference.
getting cut the next year when you're not good enough, or in the G League your whole career?
Oh no, but if that was the case, then he would have been cut. He wouldn't have got a 4-year deal, I think $5-6 million deal off.
You
the
don't
rip.
think
These other
Bronny
players
is good
don't do
enough to
that.
be in the NBA?
No, No.
I respect it.
that's not my opinion. That's just a cold hard fact. Just a cold hard fact.
All right, we sat here, we talked a little bit, we bull-ished around a little bit. So we're going to get into that. That topic came off of KD, ladies and gentlemen. We got all the way over there talking about Kevin Durant. That's why you got to love Spur of the Moment, because we're going to talk about a whole lot of stuff. We're going to get into a whole lot. I got a question for you. Can your favorite professional athlete, can he be a GOAT without winning any championships? And then it's like, how many GOATs are up there? Because before the Tom Brady's and Drew Brees and Peyton Manning's and all them, I could have swore Dan Marino was a GOAT. And then it's like, you don't even hear about Dan Marino. When I was a kid, bro, there was a movie. This is how high up on the food chain Dan Marino was. There was a movie made after Dan Marino. You remember the
Come on, Ace Ventura?
Yes.
Yeah.
They made a whole movie.
One of my favorite movies.
Yes, bro. So it's like you don't even hear about Dan Marino no more. So can your favorite player be a GOAT without championships?
Yeah. Yeah, it could be. I mean, some of my favorite players don't got championships. For context, I mean, you just asking Kent. You just asking Kent.
Oh yeah, you saying yeah? Well, I'm gonna answer to. I think yeah, because one of my favorite players ever is Melo, and I think Melo always gonna be a GOAT, bro. Somebody might come and surpass his numbers here or there, but from what I seen on the basketball court, bro, what Carmelo Anthony was able to do, I seen him give LeBron James and a whole bunch of other people's fits, bro. I always loved Carmelo Anthony's game. I think if your favorite player is, a Carmelo Anthony, a Allen Iverson, yes, I think your favorite player can be a GOAT without having championships.
Like you can't win. Like that's first and foremost. Let's put this
because
in perspective.
The only reason I ask that because what people like to do, bro. People like to take championships.
Yeah,
and they like to put championships on
and that's where I'm going. I'm not.
So that's
and that's what I don't do.
You don't always got to have a championship to be the. You know what I'm saying?
That's not because it's different. Where you fall at that decides pretty much 50% of where your career is going to be, or how your career is going to turn out. Where you land. You don't know where you're going to land, where you're being drafted.
So that's what I'm saying. And you have to stay there. If you get drafted in Detroit, you have to stay in Detroit.
Yes, and not for nothing, it's a team.
If you get drafted in Charlotte, you got to stay there to be But you're not going to respect the nigga from leaving Charlotte to go win?
Or you saying, I mean,
if they built a team around him and it didn't work because they wasn't putting the right team, would you stay in that in Charlotte when Mike was there?
No.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, sometimes guys got to get out of certain places to win, bro. Mike wasn't trying to win over there.
No, that team was trying to win. They just couldn't get it done. They just couldn't get it done.
It didn't seem like they was trying to win.
No, they had good years. Muncie Bowles, Lonzo Mourning, Larry Johnson. I'm
talking about since Mike was the owner.
Oh, since that team has been horrible, but.
But yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You was into the championships, Bill.
Oh yeah, excuse me. Yeah, I don't, because that's a team thing. And like I was saying,
Yes, that's a
depending
team
on 50%
award, a team accomplishment.
wherever you get, that kind of like solidifies your career in a nutshell, depending on where you land. So with that being up in the air and you not knowing, I don't count championships. You could get like let's just say, for instance, hypothetical, but Melo gets drafted number 2. They just come off a championship. They win another one now. It just like,
Detroit?
Who's this? That just was.
They had a chance. They took Darko Milicic. That's their fault.
Yeah, that was on them. Because I think Melo could have been a spark, but that's either here or there. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't let championships define, because that's not individual. That's a team. That's a team thing. If your team ain't good, that don't really got too much to do with you. Well, yeah.
So you basically saying whether you a GOAT or not, it don't matter whether you won a championship or not.
No.
Even if they put the right team around you.
No, but that's different. If they putting teams around you where you're supposed to win, then you don't win, then that's on you.
Okay.
But for the most part, a lot of these players we talking about, that didn't happen.
It didn't.
Only ones I can say that happened for is maybe Karl Malone and John Stockton, who had multiple, runs. There you think about the Bills when they kept losing. You know what I mean? And I'm just giving different.
And this is why I go to bat for this guy right here so much, because I seen this dude take Eric Snow. If you don't know who this is right here, point to, this is Georgetown Allen Iverson. I seen Allen Iverson take Eric Snow, Dikembe Mutombo to the finals. That run I seen AI go on, bro, was
one of the greatest playoff runs of all time.
No hyperbole. If you don't know what a hyperbole is, it's basically a bigger exaggeration. Bro, that's no hyperbole. That's one of the greatest runs of all time I ever seen.
Just them series in general for what it was. I mean, LA dominated that year, so the West was already in wrapped. But the East Coast, that was a battle over there in the East. And I to this day, that's like probably top 3 playoff runs that there is to me. He ain't get a championship for it, but that was a hell of a run to go through Vince. He went through Vince Carter, Ray Allen, and Reggie Miller. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Oh, okay. Since you said that, I can say this. I was about to say another thing. Shit. What was I about to say? Oh my gosh, I'm so mad. I just let that slip my mind just now. Damn. Oh, another thing people probably forget, or some people didn't realize, Philly won game 1 of that series.
Yeah, they did. They stopped them from going undefeated that year. It's the only team to.
I was about to say. That's what I was about to say. The Lakers didn't lose a game that whole playoff run until they got to. Until they got to the finals.
That's right.
And AI won the first game, and a lot of people was thinking this might be it, but it wasn't no stopping Shaq and Kobe at that time. Not at that time.
Nah.
But AI didn't have. He had nobody to help him
crazy because they won every award that year except because you can't win the Finals MVP unless you pretty much win. So that was they didn't get that, and they didn't get the ring. So they got a series y'all could go check out. It's on YouTube. It's called Everything But the Chip. It's a documentary on Allen Iverson and the Philadelphia 76ers that run up to the 2001 Finals. Real good documentary. It's about an hour and some change. Go check it out. Yeah, that was a hell of a run right there. They're gonna coach of the year, MVP. AI won All-Star Game MVP. Mutombo was Defensive Player of the Year. Larry Brown won Coach of the Year.
In your opinion,
Sixth Man
right?
of the Year. Aaron McKee. So yeah, man.
In your opinion, not the media. You as a Chuck fan, why you think it didn't work out in your heart? Why you feel like it didn't work out in
Philly?
Yeah.
It didn't work out in Philly because they just wasn't seeing eye to eye. You know what I mean?
Him and the organization, him and the coach staff. What?
Yeah, the organization, the front office, management. Wasn't seeing eye to eye. Then you gotta think it's around like 06, I believe he got traded out of there, going into 07 season. So it was like, bro, that's 5 years after the finals run. You know what I mean, I think they did all they could do, and I think they just had to part ways. He was getting older. Yeah, I think it was like 11, maybe 12 years going into his 11 for 12 season. You know what I mean, so I just think they just parted ways.
They said they calling Shea the modern day AI.
See, that's why you got to call it the modern day NBA, because you should never. I don't care how much
I don't
points that
see
he
it
averaged. No,
at
he's
all.
not. And it's no disrespect to Shea. This is just the NBA that they created, and it's unfortunate that it's not.
Their game don't even look the same.
Bro, there's no defense.
Nowhere near
bro,
it.
It's horrible. I can't even watch a whole game, like, at least not without one time I'm turning it. It get too boring with these challenges. I think whenever a player, and that's another thing I hate. Let me just mention this real quick. That troll of hand
Jason
thing.
Tatum.
This thing right here they do.
Celtics fans, Jason Tatum.
I hate this.
I hate it.
You should get a tech. Every
I hate
time
it.
you swirl your finger, tech. That don't got nothing to do with you. Let the coaching staff and do that. You too invested. Worry about the physical game of basketball.
And-
Don't worry about the referees or what the hell they call them.
Yeah, let me say this, right? I'm gonna piggyback off what Swiss is saying, bro. NBA players, I hope one day you see this. It's the first minute of the first quarter, and it's a questionable call, bro. Y'all want to challenge after the fucking tip-off. Bro, relax. Play the game of basketball.
Yeah, I hate that.
That shit is so annoying. 2 minutes into the game, and y'all want to challenge
jump
a
in the
play.
TV and just start choking one of the
Like,
big
come
niggas.
on,
Put your hand
bro.
down.
Come on with this shit, bro. First of all, you realize you need a challenge for the fourth quarter, right? So this is what I would tell my guys. I say, y'all know we got two. I said, I'm going to give y'all one early, but whenever you take that one early, just know we're not challenged again to the fourth quarter. Because I'll be damned we get to the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter and it's a challengeable call, and I don't got that challenge in my pocket. So I would tell the guys, listen, I'll give y'all one early whenever you want it, whoever. But just know, after that first one, we're not challenged again to the fourth quarter. And I don't got no problem with Jason Tatum. I'm glad Jason Tatum is back. I respect Jason Tatum as a man. Jason Tatum is the worst. I've seen Jason Tatum slap people on the face, and they call foul, and he's doing this. Like, he didn't just slap the people in his face. To me, he's the worst. Every game, he's doing this at least 2-3 times a game. Y'all gotta stop, bro. Y'all gotta stop with that. That shit, that's bullshit, bro.
But then, because
y'all
do
taking
you
the integrity
understand?
of the game away.
Do you understand why I call it the modern NBA? Let me explain to you just.
No,
a little bit why
yes.
call it.
I just be funny. Yes.
You got challenging.
Yes.
You got referees with headsets.
Yes.
You got play-in tournaments. You got in-season tournaments.
Softer defense.
You got all-star games that is no longer East and West. It's just
low management.
This is a different league.
Nah,
this
facts.
is why I don't call it. And this is why the inflated. This is why I don't want, like, to me. If somebody scored 40 in this day and age, that's equivalent to a 25-point game in the old NBA. So when you score 40 to me in this NBA, how you getting it and how easy the defense is, you just scored 25 to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And that's how I'm gonna start divvying up all the stats from then to now. That's 40 you got Luke out of 41, you scored 25. Whoop-de-doo. Shout out to you. But that's how I'm viewing it now. You get 9 assists, you got 4 to me. That's how it is. I'm not gonna go just because they inflated the stats and they went about it that way. Don't mean I gotta accept it. Y'all can do this all you want. I see it for what it is. I know the rules of basketball, and you not gonna get away with it with me. Y'all better the NBA and y'all. Like I'm not saying we pop it up. Y'all better do something because I'm on you. I see what y'all doing. And if I see what you're doing, I know it's other people that see what you're doing, but they don't got a platform to speak their mind like I can speak my mind now. But yeah, they need to switch something up though, bro. Real talk, man.
I'm with it, bro. I
Sorry for being long-winded
No,
on some
bro,
of these topics,
listen,
bro.
bro.
But yeah, man, you know I be past these topics, bro. This
gotta
all
get our
we
opinion
got
out.
left for innocence is sports, bro, and they taking
Yes,
it away from us
yes.
right under our eyes and noses.
And we the new media, bro. We the new media for the hood. So we gotta represent. We gotta stand up and say the things that these other guys are not saying. This is why I go to bat for my Spurs so much. This is why I go to bat for Victor so much, because what it is narrative. These
Right.
people, these other media guys like to paint narrative. They like to paint pictures, and what messes my head up so much, bro, is that if I didn't know sports, I would be inclined to believe what you're saying. If I didn't watch the sport for myself, I would be inclined to believe that what you're saying is true. And another thing that messes my head up, I don't understand how y'all even fabricate some of this stuff, or how y'all even push this narrative being ex-players. This is why I believe a lot of these other sports, this is why I know we going to win, bro, because we actually watch the sports. I know a lot of these other shows don't watch the sports, because the things y'all say, especially about certain teams that I watch, it just doesn't make sense. The things you say players don't do, I see the players do it. The questions you're asking, if certain players do these things, I'm watching these players do these things. So if you have to ask these questions or you have to push these narratives, I know you're not watching the games, bro. I know you're not watching the games, and I know down the line we're gonna be so much better for it. But we're gonna move on. That was the can your favorite player be a GOAT without rings segment. We're gonna get into Con Knipple. Con Knipple has set the rookie record for most 3-pointers made by a player who is a rookie and 22 years old or less. A lot of people are saying that it is his rookie of the they're saying that it is his rookie of the year award to lose. I know a lot of people started the season having Cooper Flag number 1. And then once the season started to progress a little bit, a couple people threw VJ Edgecombe in there for a little while. Then it came back to Cooper Flag. Now a lot of people saying that it's Con Knipples to lose. Con Knipple is having a very good season. Let me pull up his numbers right now. And his Hornets are still in 10th place for the play-in, that last play-in spot. So Con Knipple's having a very good season. Right now he is he's played 73 games. He started 72 games. He's averaging 31 minutes per game. He's averaging 19 points, 5.5 rebounds, 3.5 assists right now. What you think about Con Knipple shattering the rookie 3-point record?
Well, I'm going to say this first before I go on to Con Knipple. VJ Edgecombe is averaging about the same thing, and his team is in the East, and they got a better record.
And
so I'm going to just throw that in there and just, you know what I mean?
In what, 6th?
Yeah, about 6, 7, somewhere. So I just want to throw that out there as well. He might be a few points shy, but the record should make up for that. So if we want to talk about Rookie of the Year, make sure you don't throw in VJ Edgecombe as well. Now, Con Knipple, that's a good thing, man. That's dope. I've been watching him. He doing this thing. Shout out to Con Knipple. I love this type of thing because now it messes up that whole great white hype thing that they thought that they had going on. And I'm always speak candid on this show. It ain't going to be because I don't like other races or whatever, but I'm going to call it how I see it. So the Con Knipple, this is excellent because it defeats that whole great white hype there that they have for Cooper Flag. So now it's going to show them to pick and choose.
BJ's at 16 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Go ahead, I just want to take it.
Yeah, as I said, about the same. About the same thing. Only difference
Con's
is
averaging 3 more.
Yeah,
I think
couple more points. That's what I said. He just averaged a few more points.
Everything else about the same.
But everything else is the same, but their record is better.
Yep,
you know what I mean, and he's a better defensive player. You know what I mean, just for those.
It's ironically Cooper Flag's team's having the worst year out of them 3.
I mean, but that's what you get, and that's going to my point where I was going. That's what you get when you don't do things organically. Things don't work out. You and in NBA's mind, Cooper Flag was it, but it just so happens the runner-up, his teammate, is having a little bit better of a run. So now it leaves up to the NBA. What y'all gonna do now? What y'all gonna do about it? You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's why just cut all of the great white hype and all. Just play basketball.
And then with a healthy Kyrie Irving coming back next year, it's not gonna put the ball in Cooper hands
as much,
hands
depending on what Kyrie we get.
Exactly, it's going to about half your possession is gonna be gone.
Well, I think they gave him the keys to the city, so you know what I mean.
They did.
It might just be But
will they try to get Kyrie out of there, or they're gonna go around?
No, but that's the whole point. They'll get Kyrie out of there. ACL injury now, older veteran now. They not, you know what I mean? They ain't worried about that.
They got their next little dirt.
Yeah, they got exactly. So that's where I'm at with it, man. That's great that he got the 3-point record. He having an excellent season. But my thing is, now it comes to NBA, what you want to do about the great white hype? You going to choose the guy that y'all chose? Or?
Oh, you talking about as far as Rookie of the Year?
Yes.
When you say NBA, what you going to do, you mean as far as Rookie of the Year?
Yeah,
because Cooper's averaging 20.4, so it's almost 20.5, and Con's averaging
19, just a couple shades under.
But they got Con ahead of Cooper.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Coming into this, nobody wasn't thinking about no Con Knipple.
Nobody was thinking about Con Knipple.
Nobody. It was all Cooper Flag. So that's what I'm saying, because NBA had the great white hype on their hands to where they was gonna mold this guy Cooper Flag into, because he was, we spoke a couple episodes ago with Caitlin Clark. Mm-hmm. It was all that great white hype at the time. Mm-hmm. So that's what that was as far as. So my thing was, what are you gonna do now, being that?
Oh, they thought they had the NBA version of Caitlin Clark.
Yes, and Cooper Flag. Okay. He's a year or two behind, but you get my drift.
Okay.
And they didn't think that Con Canepa was going to do this, but being that Con Canepa is going to do this, it's like I'm looking at them in the NBA, and if I'm looking at like, what you going to do? What you going to do? Because that's what it's come down. That's what it basically come down to now. What you going to say?
You think the NBA don't want to be wrong about Cooper, so they're still give it to him?
That's the thing. We don't know. They put their eggs in one basket. To me, if you ask me, all their eggs was in the Cooper flag basket.
You think it's going to be a scandal if Cooper end up winning Rookie of the Year?
Thank you. And you took it, and that's exactly where I was going. That's my whole what you gonna do. That was what I'm saying. Because they did that with LeBron and Carmelo, and shit. And I don't like to bring that up, but I say that because it's a good example to that. Because
so you another one who think Bron got Carmelo Anthony Rookie of the Year trophy at home?
Yes, and that's and not to bring it, but those shit set a path when you do that, Gus. Mm-hmm. You get something. Now anything looking past that now is
one thing about sports, bro. What you gonna realize with me if you haven't, like, yes, I'm passionate about my teams and my players, but I'm never biased, bro. I'm always gonna tell it like it is. A lot of people feel like LeBron got Carmelo Anthony Rookie of the Trophy, Rookie of the Year award at home. So. Right. I felt like Carmelo had a little bit of a better season than LeBron my damn self. But I'm not a voter.
But that's the thing. They didn't expect for that. Did they know Carmelo was going to be talented?
But,
of course.
Yeah, because he just won a championship out of Syracuse.
They didn't think
he was going to be that.
All the investment was on LeBron to win it. And they like, we're not going to look back now. Absolutely. So I'm worrying about if that's going to happen to Con Canepa now with Cooper Flag. And that's where I stand with it.
I love that. That was a strong opinion. So... Ever since Cooper Flag was, remember last year he went to the Olympic tryouts and he was busting the USA ass. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
But yeah, he went to the Olympics and he was busting the USA ass, and they just thought from that moment on that this kid, he's got to be Rookie of the Year. We got to sign him in the Nike or Jordan,
the Great White Hype,
Reebok or Adidas, something. Go ahead and get him a shoe deal. This is our LeBron James. If you're Caucasian American, we're not racist, but Caucasian American thinking.
Listen,
this
that's
is our
one thing.
LeBron James.
Because we said that would
it hurt the NBA for him?
We
for
don't
him
gotta
not
keep
to win the
that.
Rookie of the Year, would it hurt the NBA? If Con Canepa beats out Cooper Flag,
I don't think it hurt. I don't think it hurt the NBA.
Does it hurt their perception or persona of Cooper Flag?
It does hurt them. Excuse me. Because it's two different ways. What I'm saying, it won't hurt them because they're not gonna really lose a whole bunch of money. But then when you think about it in the future, if you had plans on the 6'10" guy opposed to Con Canepa who's not as tall as him, and you had, now it's a different look now. It's not going to go the way they figured it would be. Mm-hmm. So that's where I'm going with it. Mm-hmm. So it could mess them up in the long run if this is what you felt like you invested all your eggs in that one basket on, and then Con Canepa come through, but that ain't the look that you wanted. Con Canepa not that look. Cooper Flag got the look. 6'10", athletically built. Mm-hmm. Con Canepa about what?
And he is
6'4", 6'5". You know what I mean? Shoot, yeah. So they didn't expect this. So that's where I stand on that, man.
That's cool. I appreciate that. But like I said, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if it was in the NBA's plan for Con Canepa to win
Wasn't at all.
Year. And like I said, does this change some people's perception? Or does this change how some people look at
something for us to look into, look forward to coming up?
Absolutely,
we're gonna see.
Okay, I got a good question for you right here. Right, I want you to take both of these players in their prime. I gotta use the bathroom after this, so
okay.
I want you to take both of these players in their prime, and I want you to tell me who would you rather have. You're gonna talk to the chat. Chat? This is what I got for him right now, chat. Look. And then I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to let him ponder with y'all for about 2 seconds. I want y'all and I want Mr. Devin Samuels to tell me if you had a choice to pick between a prime Dwayne Wade or Jaylen Brown of this year right now, who would you pick and why? I'll be right back. I can still hear you, bro.
I mean, it's easy for me. I'm rolling with D Wade all day long, man. I respect Jaylen Brown, what he presented this year, of course. I mean, Jaylen Brown put in work and they paying you $360 million. You need to step up. So that's how I look at it from that standpoint, man. D Wade had dog. I don't think Jaylen got dog. I think Jaylen, no disrespect to him, is just one of those nice guys on the court. D Wade is just a nice guy. Period. I don't think, and I don't even really like really even talking about D Wade after all this nonsense and crap that he going outside. But I guess since it's we talking about basketball, I'll just keep it on the court. But yeah, I got D Wade all day long, just off the strength of D Wade got more dog, man. That dog mean a lot to me. It defines and it sculpts different players. So yeah, if you asking me, I'm rolling with D Wade. Dog in him. I mean, skill for skill, we can argue that skill for skill, talent for talent. But then when we start going towards the heart and what we talking about as far as competitor wise and just yeah, I'm gonna roll with D Wade, man. I'm gonna roll with D Wade.
I got D Wade. This is my thing. When I was making this, when I first came up with the comparison, and Swiss gonna have some. He gonna throw some back at me. It was intriguing because when you watch them, they're not the same play. They're not. It's not the same style of play, right? Jaylen Brown's a little bit more smooth. Got a little bit
more finesse.
Yeah, a little bit more finesse in this game. D Wade is strong, power. I dunk on you. They both had a little mid range. They got Jaylen Brown is of course a little bit better 3-point shooter than D Wade ever was, but D Wade had a lot of things that complement his game. He didn't have to shoot the three. Like I said, he'd go up and dunk on you, get an and one. He did have a decent little mid range game. He didn't have the best handle, but he could get he could dribble a little bit and get around the defenders. Obviously, they both can pull up and shoot. Obviously, they both can catch and shoot a little bit, so they both bring different things to the game. But when I really was breaking this down, one thing stood out to me, and it doesn't knock Jaylen Brown out the water. All right, let me just say this: this is the first year we've seen Jaylen Brown with his own team, but he's played very well with his own team.
Stepped up to the plate after a while. He kind of slow at the beginning, then he stepped into it.
And I was like, damn, D Wade had his own team. D Wade won a championship with Shaq. D Wade won a championship being the lead #1 scorer. But Jaylen Brown hasn't had that opportunity. I'm sorry he hasn't had the opportunity. That was a deciding factor for me. That's because when you think about it, there's only a couple comparisons when you talk about their game you can make. They don't play the same type of basketball at all. They both do defend. They both shoot the mid-range a little bit. But like I said, D Wade is more explosive, quickness and speed and power. Jaylen Brown is more finesse. You know what I'm saying? Uses his dribble moves a little bit more. So when you think about them, they're two different players. They really are two different players. But I just wanted to do that for fun. A prime D Wade or Jaylen Brown. I think we're gonna save this one for next time because I didn't prepare. I was stuck with like three different. I'm gonna give y'all a question though, chat. We're not gonna answer it. Me and Swiss gonna answer it next time. What is your favorite draft class of all time? I was stuck with like 3 different drafts, so I couldn't even answer the question. But we're gonna do the Puka Nacua. Puka Nacua last week. It was something I wanted to get into when I first heard about the story, but when the story came out, I wanted to do more research. Puka Nacua was out somewhere, and there was a lady he ran into. Puka Nacua bit the lady. This is all alleged. He bit the lady on the shoulder after saying an anti-Semitic statement or phrase to her. I forgot. I had the fucking sauce. I knew I forgot. I had the Puka sauce. I'm gonna bring it next show. I got the Puka Nacua sauce. He out here biting people. He eating people. Fact, somebody sent me some Puka sauce. But it's all alleged. Puka, he bit a lady on the shoulder after saying an anti-Semitic statement. You got anything for this?
I mean, I like to know, like, pretty much the details of it. I mean, he ain't supposed to be biting nobody. You know what I mean? So,
that's what I'm saying. Is all y'all said is it's a bite, and the ladies filed a lawsuit. Was it a hard bite? Was he just joking?
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I need a little bit more.
I mean, did he break the skin? Is it really assault? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Because some of these lawsuits be
absolutely. They're gonna push it to where they can get money. Yes.
Yeah, but then I don't want to poo it away because if that's true, I don't want to be like, oh, you don't be biting nobody. You don't do none of that to nobody. You understand what I'm saying? So that's pretty much where I stand on that. If he did it, you know what I mean. But he a grown man. He already know better. You know what I mean? So ain't nothing I'm going to say that's going to make a difference. But that's really my take on it. I don't know. Hopefully You know what I mean? We figure a little bit more or find out more on the situation, but I need a little bit more with what's going on.
I'm definitely going to stay more in tune with Puka Tyson. They're out here biting people. That's the only thing I know is call him Puka Tyson. My thing is a 6'4" wide receiver. As a professional athlete, that you are a wide receiver in NFL. Not even being funny, no freaky stuff. You know his body's already probably ripped and cut. You know he's got muscles and shit.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the fact that you're 6'4".
Niggas in the weight room crazy.
Like, come on, bro. Puka's big. Puka's a big receiver. He's a big physical receiver, bro. Puka got muscle. He got size on him. He's 6'4", probably running around 220, 215 pounds, something like that. Bro, you. These ladies are small. Some of these ladies are small and petite, and you know it don't matter if you playing or not. If you even a little bit put your mouth on this lady in a biting motion, you all out wrong, bro. You all out wrong.
Right.
I hope you didn't do it, but you know, it is what it is. Damn, bro. I think that's all we got for y'all today.
And that's it.
Was that the last one? It was. That was the last one. I did want to get your thought on because I think we talked about it off camera. You seen the clip I sent you of the baby going crazy on the Knicks fans, talking crazy.
I seen baby. Yeah.
The baby is bugged out, bro. The baby is bugged out. It was a game in Charlotte.
Funny dude.
Charlotte beat the Knicks. The baby was there going crazy, ripping off his wife beater, putting belt to ass in the stadium.
I think that's good for basketball. It's good for the NBA. You need them type of fans that's homegrown and
yes.
that they. I mean, because I think that's why they let them do it. That's why they let Drake do the antics. They let Baby do the antics. Because they ain't really harming nobody. Yeah, a little back and forth with the fans, but I think it's all love. They need stuff like that. Like I said earlier, the Knicks shouldn't have put themselves in a position for to be made fun of by nobody. Y'all better team than them. Y'all should have went in there and won that game. Simple.
Do you think Detroit can hold the fort down till K get back? That's the last one.
K not coming back from my understanding. So if we're talking about the rest of the season entering the playoffs, no, I don't think they can do it. I think he was the engine that made that team run. Without him, they were fortunate to win the 2 games because those was close games. So they fortunate to win them games, and I think they just running off some of Cade's old oil, if that makes sense. Going forward, I don't really see anything good coming, especially if they don't. Well, no, I think they're gonna automatically snatch up the number 1 seed because I think they're a little bit probably. I'm not sure how many games left. I have to check. But it's a good thing for them that they gonna have home court advantage, being that they're not gonna have Cade. I'm gonna say that.
I did get to see the point guard I was actually guys about who was starting, Jenkins, and he is a really good point guard. Since Cade was out, I think don't all out quote me, but I think Jenkins had dropped 20 points in like 4 out of 5 games. Jalen Duren, since Cade went out, he upped his scoring average to 24 points and 13 rebounds. Jalen Duren has been really balling. His shooting percentage is going up as well. So if somehow he can come back for the playoffs, which I doubt it, then but then it's gonna be you're gonna beg to differ how much shape is he gonna be in. If he is able to come back, is he going to still be in basketball shape? You're looking at a Tyrese Halliburton situation. I mean, you did your best to get us there, but you're going to have to probably sit out till next year. That's how I see it. I really do like what Detroit is doing as a basketball team the last 2 years, though. Like I said, they're kind of bringing that toughness back of they're not the bad boy Pistons, but they're bringing that bad boys Pistons energy back. Every other game is a fight. That's the only way I know how to describe it. It's a fight. It's they not soft, bro. They gonna get down for theirs. Or at least they act like it. Right. Seeing Isaiah Stewart chasing LeBron James around, bloodied up 2-3 years ago, looking like a menace. So they got guys out there that are gonna fight for themselves and fight for their team. They're a tough-nosed, gritty team that's gonna, like I said, fight for each other. And they play really good basketball, bro. They got just about everything you can need, except for I'm lying. They don't got everything you need. They had Cade, and when Cade was there, I couldn't really find Jalen Duren some games. But they do need a consistent second scorer. But it looks like Jalen Duren is that guy, bro. It's just unfortunate that Cade Cunningham has got injured right now. They're going to go as far as Jalen Duren can take them. If Jalen Duren can step up and, I don't know, if he could turn up and be a little baby joker or some shit, you never know. The other guys step up and play their position. If somehow Cade could come back and they can win a first-round series, then, because let's see, at 1, who would they be playing in 8? Well, you know, you got the play-in.
Yeah,
so.
about to say, you just got, but them teams that's in the play-in, I don't think they can.
I mean, Charlotte's at
maybe
10
first
right
round,
now.
but that's where it get dicey at now.
Charlotte's at 10. And, you know, they had the beef this year, Charlotte and Detroit.
That's
I
what
would
I'm
love to
saying.
see that, though.
Yeah, it'd be dope for the NBA.
I would love to see Charlotte and Detroit ball up this year in the first round. But then you got Miami, Orlando. They can beat all 3 of them. Orlando, Miami, and Charlotte. They'd beat them in the first round without Cade. But like you said, it come down to the next round.
No, I can't say that. Orlando is a scrappy team. I just can't say that. Without Cade beating up on Orlando is difficult.
You don't feel like Orlando been wasting their potential since
They have,
since
but that's
they've
the
been
thing.
here?
Orlando, one of them teams that could beat anybody. Excuse me. They could beat anybody and they'll lose to anybody, but they definitely be able to beat them. But that's neither here nor there. I get where you was going with it.
I don't think Orlando got enough. I like showing out got Desmond Bain. I feel like if they was to go out and get like a real great point guard, I feel like that'd be a real problem. But just Desmond Bain and Pablo Banchero, I don't.
And they injured too.
Yeah, I don't.
They didn't get the other brother back.
I think Toronto,
the Wagner brother.
Yeah, France, or the
They
other
get that
brother.
Wagner brother back. I'm telling you.
I think Atlanta and Toronto is better than Orlando. I think Orlando could beat Philly for some reason. But I think Atlanta and Toronto will get
They
them.
don't got no identity in Philly. You don't know who's gonna be playing, how
That's what I'm
long
saying.
people out. Like, when is Paul George coming back?
He's back. He played last night.
Oh, okay.
Literally, yeah, he
What
got
he-
dunked
what
on.
he,
I ain't see what he did, but he got dunked on. I seen
Oh,
it.
see, that's what happened when you ain't using it. You know what I mean?
He got dunked on.
This crazy, man.
What you think about Atlanta potential though, bro? Atlanta saying right here is 6. They 9 games over 42 and 33 at 6,
Nah,
and
they look
they're
good.
locked in a playoff spot. They're gonna make it.
Yeah. They look good.
Kaminga, Jalen
Yeah,
Johnson.
yeah. Nah, that team. What's happening now is they just coming together.
They're gonna
They're coming together.
yes.
That's all. Yep.
Yes. So they should
Too
be
bad
really
that
good
it's
going next year.
it's happening going into the playoffs. 'Cause you whoever you gonna play, they gonna beat you. They gonna beat
Oh, if it happened right now,
you. Yeah, we playing. We'll beat them. Yeah, we'll. But if
Knicks
it was,
is at 4. Oh no, Knicks Knicks is
we
at 3.
Yeah, we'll play them.
No,
3-6.
it'd be y'all will play. Atlanta. I'm
3-6,
bugging.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
3-6, so.
3-6. Yes.
Whoever they play, whether it be the Knicks, whether it be Boston, or whether it be who got first seed over there, Detroit. Outside, excuse me, I think they could probably get Detroit because they don't got K. But the Knicks and that, nope.
Without Trae Young, there's no.
Nah.
Was y'all ever scared of Trae Young in New York?
Nah, he just got it was a good season. Let's see how he do. Let's see him do it now. He in Washington now. Let's see what you do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get out of here, man. That's just about it for today. We will be back Tuesday. I'm not sure if we're gonna have another guest yet on Tuesday, but we are searching. We are working for guests. If you ever want to come stop by and sit down with us and do a show,
Tell your story.
you can holla at my boy Devin Samuel.
Devin Manuels.
Devin Manuels.
Well, yeah, we all right. Don't even worry about it. Hey, they
Nah,
know
facts.
what it is, man. You call me the commissioner.
Yeah, you can
Swiss.
holla at my boy Swiss. You can holla at
Mhm.
Swiss. You can holla at me if you want to ever come down and sit, tell your story. Or if you just want to be, a local viewer, you want to come see us do our thing, you want to commentate from the sideline, we are all for our audience, as long as you're not in here on no BS. But yeah, man,
Have a good time.
we definitely, facts. I have a good time. We definitely are waiting for more people to hit us for interviews if you want to come sit down. But we also be hitting people up as well, right? So if we hit you up, man, take the opportunity. We got a little platform for you to
Tell
come
your
talk
story.
about your stuff.
100%.
But this has been another episode of Spur of the Moment. I'm your boy Gus Burks. This is my good guy Devin Manuels, aka the Commissioner, aka Swiss.
So it's a pleasure.
Sometimes we talk messy, sometimes we talk drama, but 100% of the time, we are going to talk sports. I love y'all, man. Stay blessed. Be safe. See y'all soon. We out of here. Yeah, so we just got to try to find somebody for the next episode. That shit on TNT.
You make on the fucking track.
say, yeah, look, in the back of the Benz, I just got it painted. The grill gold plated, my crib still vetted.
Like
When we used to have another dollar, we gon' take it. Robberies and grand theft autos, I can't fake it. They told me don't be tripping about it, I can't say it. A whole lot of money, no problem. But if a nigga play, we gon' get him murdered tomorrow. Want to see me demonstrate? 87 T-top cutlet, put it on the interstate. Solitaire, Dior, bucket, they can't even see my face. They hold it on me to chase. I don't keep my sneakers late. I don't ride straight eight, my key can't go to no valet. Flew my car out to LA. I sold so many balls in this bitch, we don't need to vacate. We been up for a decade. Smoking grade, baby. But in school, I got low grade. Yeah, for a box of Look, throw that ball, 7.62. We'll throw shade. I hope everyone know I hit you. Not parlay. Look, I'm a guy. Any Cuban link. I feel like Rod Wave. Walk through. Want me to come through. That's the roulette.